Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, I always forget every time there is a... No, you're good. I always forget every time that there is a Windows update. It kind of resets my microphone. What's up, Patreon? Welcome to the Patreon stream. This is May 14th, 2025. We're going to be live streaming every Wednesday moving forward. And I know we've always switched around the stuff quite a bit, but this will be the actual slot. I think this will be perfect, honestly, and I've just really needed a consistent slot for the Patreon stream. So Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, if you would like to join us on our adventure with Baldur's Gate 3, which we will jump right into. And lead where we left off. Continue where we left off. Gotta move this back down. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 boom boom. What's up, Poochieha? Welcome in. Alrighty. Where we last left off, we were doing the Gauntlet of Shar, and we should have all of the different little jewels. I forget what they're called. They're called something like the Pearls of Shar or something. Along that route, along that nature. So, I think we have all the pearls to go back to the gauntlet and then put them in, and then I think we did the soft step trial as well. We got the spear here, which also apparently will pierce the Night Song. So we have the super special weapon to destroy the super special thing that then will kill Ketheric Thorm, or at the very least allow him to be murdered, it sounds like. So outside of that, I think we did every single thing in this gauntlet area, I do believe. So, I think we take this elevator back up. Although it's weird because, like, yeah, everybody kind of, like, stays down there. So I don't know if we need to... I mean, I guess if I warp, but I'm not really... I guess if I warp, everybody will be back at this specific spot, right? So I don't really understand the point of using the lever because it kind of just makes everybody... you know, get dispersed pretty much. Okay, so let's see. We're out of long and short rests. Where was the plinth that we put this stuff on? This place is so confusing. It's like gigantic. The hell was... oh, that stupid rat. I said I was going to kill him if he bit me again, but I think I'll let him live. Bro. I think it died somehow, but I don't even know how it died. Wow. Okay, what was this? Find Ketheric Thorm's relic. Talk to Balthazar? Oh. Can we not just do the thing? Or do we have to talk to Balthazar? Balthazar is pure evil. Where was the plinth where we put these, like, little things? I don't remember. I suppose we'll try to talk to Balthazar then, which means we'll probably need a log rest. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome in. Yeah, let's go do a log rest. Planning to get a new gaming PC soon. Mine's getting outdated a little bit. I've been struggling to run new games and end up turning my PS5 too much, so I think it's finally time for an upgrade. Nice, man. I hope it works out for you. I also need an upgrade, but I've been enjoying using my PS5 for the majority of stuff. How's your current PC looking? It's definitely... it's getting to the point where it does need an upgrade, because I recorded a bonus, well, a different type of video for this Patreon YouTube channel that'll go up, I think, next Tuesday. And basically, anytime I try to run like a hefty modern game on this PC, my PC just turns into a jet engine, and also I can't really run everything on max anymore. So it's definitely time to like upgrade if I want to go PC, but honestly, consoles have come a long way, so I don't really know what the best move is currently. But yeah, it's definitely getting a little old, basically. What's up, Jotaro? Welcome in. Yeah. But, I don't know, man. With this economy, everything's so expensive. I just, there's other priorities as opposed to just spending thousands of dollars on a PC upgrade right now. Alrighty, so then we leave. So yeah, we did the entirety of Char's Gauntlet, but I don't... Again, I'm assuming we could just complete it to get the Night Song, and then we can kill Ketheric. So I don't know why we need to talk to Balthazar. We could just try to kill Balthazar. Honestly, that's probably what Thea would do, because Balthazar definitely seems evil. We're probably powerful enough to do it. I don't know if it's worth it to talk to him or to just go and complete the Gauntlet. I'm not really sure. It's odd because it almost seems like this is fit for like an evil character to work with him and do the stuff. But I suppose we'll talk to him. Yeah, I was also considering a PS5 Pro. I don't know. I don't know, man. Keeping up with the PC stuff. Like I said, as long as the game runs and looks fine, I'm happy. I don't need it to be top of the line or anything like that, so I don't really want to spend thousands of dollars on either a new PC or a PC upgrade currently. What up, brother?
Not lost your nerve, I hope. I tend to remove those from my creations. Too much fuss.
So you've said. Just decided to kill you instead. Let's leave for now.
Bring me
I think we want to check our journal and see what we want to do.
a good one.
So hide completed, infiltrate Moonrise Towers, find his relic. We defeated the temple's shadowy defenders and found the missing Balthazar. It says talk to him as if we still need to talk to him. Find a cure, personal quest, Baldur's Gate. I mean, yeah, this is what we're currently doing.
Now.
And I also don't know where, like, half of these people are. We've searched everywhere. Okay, I think we'll just go finish the trial. I don't know what that does, but if it gives us an edge over Balthazar, that probably would be smarter, ultimately. But there's also a vault over there, so I'm wondering if we help him out if he gives us the key to the vaults. Although, maybe if we just kill him, we get the key anyways. So, let's go ahead. There's the gauntlet. I just can't remember where that plinth is that needs those 3, like, little jewels or whatever. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Must be this way. This map is really hard to read with this particular area. I don't remember, like, where even... Okay, this is where the trials were. That was the lever that took us back down. So where the heck are these little jewels? Here. Okay. So we interact with this. Pedestal of Reckoning.
The inscription's challenge remains the same. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
We should be able to proceed now. The trials are all complete. Lady Shah's final task is near.
Examine the altar, recall the contents of the book you found about Dark Justiciars.
You recall them being an inner circle of Shah followers, elite warriors loyal to their last breath.
Okay, examine the altar.
There are recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
Okay. I guess we have to interact with the thing specifically. The ancient altar. And then insert items. Alright, so we've got the umbral gem. Insert.
Wait.
Okay, but that was only one, which is kind of weird. I've been well, Desu. Hope you've been well as well. Yeah, just doing a lot of recording basically for the YouTube channel, so that's pretty much it outside of personal life things. Let's see. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong at all.
Save failed perception? What's going on? Tell me.
It's fine. Really. I just feel we're on the right track. I'm right where I need to be. Under Lady Shah's gaze.
Okay. That was a little odd. So I'm assuming there's other pedestals because we only used one orb, and I think we have 3 orbs, don't we? And then I forget what these little things do. They're like umbral gems of teleporting or something. Traversal gem. So there's only one that we can activate, okay?
The disc is moving. It must lead to the next step of Shah's gauntlet.
The next step of Shah's gauntlet. I thought we completed the whole thing. Caught up, so now it's one play session a day. Oh, trying to like keep up with my playthrough. Yeah, I mean, I'm always surprised when people play that way, just because for me, I think, yeah, it would be like, I would want to keep going no matter what. But it feels good to know that people enjoy like following the playthrough. I mean, I do try to be obviously like efficient and, you know, drop hints and tips when I know that I can and stuff like that. So I think it's, you know, for somebody that hasn't played a lot of Oblivion, it can be like a very like eye-opening playthrough, I guess, which would be the benefit. But yeah, I think it would be hard for me to like watch, I think, a content creator and follow their playthrough just simply because I think I would just lose patience and want to keep going. Bum, bum, bim, yum, yum, yum. So now we need 3 orbs. Do we even have 3? Bum, ba, ba. Bia, 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 bia. Do we even have 1? Huh? I mean, we definitely have 3 total, don't we? Did I just miss them? I'm confused. We only put 1 in the recess. We should have 3 total. Are we just supposed to take the ones that we already, like... What? Traversal gem. I'm really confused. Don't we have 3 total? There was 3 total trials, which means we should have 3 total gems. We only put 1 in the first plinth. So I don't get it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's a really good playthrough in my opinion. It's like very, it follows an interesting path, I guess is what I'll say. Pedestal of Reckoning.
The inscription's challenge. Brave the gaunt.
We should be able to proceed now. The trials are all complete.
I don't get what? But we don't have... So we need 3 total gems, I'm assuming, unless there's some other gem-shaped thing that I'm not realizing. What? Also, we have Mind Flayer parasite samples, and we can't even use them for some weird reason. Okay. Very rare, legendary, latest. Yeah, I'll go latest. Vitriol of Weave Moss. I am very confused. Unless we gave them to somebody. Oh, we did. What? Shadowheart. Why does she have them? Okay, that's super weird, but even then we're missing one, I guess, which is also weird because she just said like all the trials are done. So like what? And it doesn't look like we can take one of these back, right?
Script brave the...
We should be able to proceed now.
Okay, unless we just didn't loot a gem, because she said all the trials are complete. So the only thing I can think of is that we didn't loot. We should have 3 total. We just used 1. So yeah, there should be 2 left. Unless there's one in the library that I just didn't realize. We need to go pick it up, maybe. GV's Magnum. I think so. But as I've said, I want to definitely let that speak for itself as opposed to mention it. I just want to do my best with it and then see how people take it after the fact. But yeah, that's basically my goal, to make it the Ultimate series.
No time to dally.
And then do even better for the Elder Scrolls 6, you know? Okay, so we have the Umbral Gem. The Umbral Gem. I am so confused. What? So we have 2 Umbral Gems. This reminded me of Mabel's story. There's like a thing where you had to get gems from like some monkey temple or something. Did we literally just miss a gem? So like we have this. I'm gonna send that to Thier. Wait, what? Why can't I send this to Thier? What is happening right now? Place in world. Place that there. I'm like so confused right now. It wouldn't let me send that to Thier. It's almost like Thier's like inventory is bugged or something. I don't get it. Yeah, and then we have another one here. I guess it's just like a quest item. We can't even interact with this. It says consume, but it won't let me. So it's just bugged or something. Boom, 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 boom. Did I like send it to camp? There's no way. Karlach, Thier, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart. So we're somehow missing an orb, and I have no idea how even to find it.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, take that. I still can't use it. Yeah, because we need 3 orbs for that. What does this say?
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shar.
Open lock Thier, lockpicking impossible. The only thing I can think of is we literally missed a gem in one of the rooms, but I feel like this game would tell me that that's the case. Very weird. Potential for challenge runs or more LPs regarding the Oblivion remaster. I mean, challenge run, sure, if I think of a good enough idea. Another LP of the same Oblivion remaster. I mean, at least, you know, something like far off into the future.
Here we go.
Inscription brave the...
We should be able to proceed now.
Probably no, like, LP or anything like that. Outside of just, unless I don't know, if it's way in the future and I really want to do that. But, you know, I'm trying to make this, like, literally all-encompassing. So... challenge runs, yes. Maybe some sort of thing with like the stream, because I do want to do more of it because it is genuinely like really fun and I feel like conducive towards multiple playthroughs. But considering we will be doing literally everything, does freaking Balthazar have like a gem? Is that what it is? Oh, maybe Balthazar has a gem. I didn't even think about that. Wait, now this is gone. I don't know what is happening right now. We had a quest to go talk to Balthazar, and now that's not even here anymore. So I'm wondering maybe if we kill him, he'll drop a gem. Because I swear to God, we got 3 from 3 different trials, but we need a 4th. There was none in the Silent Library, I don't think. Da, 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 da. 2026. I don't know, because I guess the other LPs were like, you know, it took a long time, and it took like almost 200 episodes, I think, for Darvesh and also for Adranok. But the big thing is, A, I feel like I play more efficiently now and smarter as well. But B, I'm also doing hour-long episodes versus 30 minutes. So I don't think it's going to last as long as we think, but then again, I really have no idea. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's just talk to him.
Not lost your nerve, I hope. I tend to remove those from my creations.
Okay, I'm just going to
Too
look
much
this up.
fuss.
It's not him. Is there just something so you know where it is? Like, I don't even know, like, what my hint would be where, like, it is at all. A challenging and big fight you have missed? Huh? I thought we literally have been everywhere. Wait, did I not go, like, where this is? What the hell? What is this? Yeah, I am, like, mega confused right now. Okay, let's go this way, then. Towards the start of the area? Orthon's lair? Off to the east. I guess I just missed a path and didn't even think about it. What is the total hours time to beat for Oblivion? Is it much longer than Skyrim? I feel like it would be around... I mean, obviously one's got to be different. If I had to guess, I would say they're probably around the same, just because there's the same kind of layout of guilds and main quest and everything like that. Oblivion maybe could be longer? I don't really know, but I would just assume overall they're probably around the a similar length in general. But, oh. What is that? Yeah, I guess we just literally never went down here. I thought I went down every path. Very odd. Okay, is that's a bad guy, I'm assuming. Displacer Beast. What is happening? Do that. And hit him. Oh my god!
Don't let anything get past you!
Okay, hold on. I feel like I want to talk to that guy. Fear, autosave, Shadow Curse lands. I guess we really didn't do anything, so we're not losing too much. Yeah, let's go back. I mean, we've been steamrolling pretty much everything. Unless there's just some major mechanic I don't know about. Yeah, the Thieves Guild in Skyrim is very, very long. I feel like it's even longer. I feel like it's also longer in Oblivion, too. There's some stuff that's longer in Oblivion, but overall, I mean... I don't know. I would imagine they're somewhat similar. Because Skyrim, it's like, it's got all the unique dungeons, but Oblivion just has kind of the same exact cave, just mixed and matched over and over. Still haven't figured the mechanics of. Interesting. Well, we shall see. I really wish the little direction that your guy was facing was more clear. It's like very hard to tell which direction you're pointing. Although I guess we could just point to the compass location on the map. Mage Guild felt real longer. I feel like the Mages Guild to me is the shortest. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild are both very short, I feel like. Whereas the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, they give them much more time. Well, I don't even know how to get to this guy without triggering this beast. Maybe if we let it aggro onto us. Yo, what's up, Low Country Grace? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Bum, bia, bia. Bia, 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 bia. Shivering Isles versus Dragonborn. Shivering Isles feels longer and more fleshed out. Whereas Dragonborn feels more dense, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like overall the quest content would be longer in Shivering Isles, but for Dragonborn, there's just more, like, I guess, interesting dungeons and stuff.
Chambers of Penance.
Chambers of Penance. I don't know where this place is huge. My God, like this place just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, it is a short Mages Guild, but I feel like Oblivion's is also short. I feel like both guilds are short, although I haven't done the Mages Guild in a long time, honestly, to completion.
So much blood. What the hell has been happening here?
Kill Raphael's old enemy. Dark Justiciar Gauntlets. We'll give that to Shadowheart. Well, I mean, I'm assuming this thing's just gonna attack me, right? Which then kind of ruins trying to get to this guy. No, stop. Okay, send those to Shadowheart. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess ultimately...
Something's wrong. This feels like a trap.
Oh, God. So we already saw these guys. They're all around us here. Yeah, this main dude's up here. Yeah, I guess if they added more, like, I don't know, requirements to, like how they do it in Morrowind, where you need certain abilities to progress through the guild, it would feel more, like you earned it, I guess. Your gear. Fiend. Evil, wicked creatures from the lower planes that labor under the leadership of lawful archdevils or chaotic demon princes. Ambushing. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. Okay, so what's he? He's just got resistances to everything. Fire immunity. Poison immunity. Devil's Sight. See normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical to a distance of 80. Opportunity attack. Well, I mean, I want to talk to him, but I don't know if he's going to talk to us. So I guess we'll just make a save here. Because it's always hard to... It's the same thing with, like, Fallout. They're obviously trying to ambush me. Yo, what up, guys? There we go.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you.
Holy shit, an Orthon. Powerful devils.
I wouldn't get on their bad side without a good reason.
You, tiefling. You've got the stench of the hells about you, the stench of home, and a whiff of the surface besides. A servant of Zariel, if I'm not mistaken. I'd know the stench of her infernal machinery anywhere.
What do you know of infernal machinery?
Only what I can smell. And whatever engine burns within you is grinding to an inevitable explosion. Burning and fear. You reek with it. There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you. Where is he?
I'll never tell. Yeah, I'm fine with getting gear from, like, quest lines and stuff. I mean, you're doing the quest line, you should get rewarded, but I guess a good example is the Nightingale set. It is hard to kind of beat that in terms of looks, and also I think the benefits were pretty good, too, if I remember correctly. But I don't really mind it. I like rewards, I like unique things. I guess the only thing they could do, like I said, is kind of have skill limits or something, like they did in Morrowind, so that you have to reach certain, like, stealth, sneak levels to be able to progress in the Thieves Guild or something. No, he asked us to kill this guy, yeah. I need to warm up to the Shivering Isles. I've just experienced it once in the Darfesh playthrough, and I didn't like it much. I'm looking forward to seeing how it hits me in the remastered. Surprising to me, I would say the Shivering Isles is genuinely my literal favorite piece of Elder Scrolls content ever. And I was there when it was, like, hinted at or talked about in Game Informer before it came out as its own expansion. It means a lot to me, you know? Yeah, Raphael told us to kill this guy, so I don't know why we're acting like we don't know this. I don't know what you mean.
Lies! My nose would recognize him anywhere. That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me!
And that's what devils do. There's nothing stopping you from leaving. I've had dealings with that devil. Maybe we... Ooh. Yeah, because I definitely don't trust Raphael, but I also don't know who's more evil. I've had dealings with that devil. Maybe we can help each other.
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
Careful. I'm not sure we want Raphael as an enemy.
Let's share our experiences about Raphael. Perhaps we can help each other. Raphael could be anywhere, but let me go and I'll free you from his grasp. I've said too much already. I've said too much already.
If you won't speak, then you don't need to draw breath. Tell me what I want, or I'll feed you to my pet over a 10-day and keep you alive to watch.
I'm not really scared. Also, you have a crossbow, which is, like, very unimposing for a big devil man. Let's share our experiences. Raphael could be anywhere, but let me go and I'll free you. Perhaps we can help each other? I'm curious what this is. What would Tyr do? Would he help Raphael here, or would he help this guy? I mean, honestly, if anything, at least Raphael has style and offers to help us. This guy's just flat out aggressive. I think we just attack.
Bold of you. Stupid, but bold.
Okay, so luckily they do not get a surprise round on us. What's the deal with this guy? Displacer Beast? Dark Vision Evasion. Would a spell or effect would deal half damage on a successful dex saving throw. It deals no damage if you succeed and only half damage if you fail. Wow. Extra attack opportunity attack. Okay, I think we kill this thing first. We're going to rage. We're going to reckless attack.
Ready for this?
Which misses. Quite unfortunate. We're going to move over here. We're going to extra attack. But Karlach does get a lot of critical hits, I will say. Okay, not bad. Enter your gear.
Ranks. Don't let anything get past you.
Volatile cluster, which does what? Oh my god, huh? Toss a cluster of 3 bombs that can knock nearby creatures prone. Each bomb will explode in a fiendish flame blast when triggered. 12d8 and 12d8 force and fire. Excuse me? Okay. Entropic ward. So this thing's gonna hit regardless, right? 2d4 bludgeoning when triggered. So we gotta stop it from triggering ultimately, but we can impose disadvantage on the attack roll. But he's still gonna throw them. I don't know if that matters. I'm just gonna get hit by it. So he hits me for 7, knocks me
See how
prone.
many pieces can be blasted off you before you die.
He goes invisible. These guys all have halberds. They're going to use the dash action. So you have to do something with those bombs, because if they explode, they're basically just going to one-shot us. And not only that, but if it's D&D rules, that means that they're going to literally just kill us if it's like twice our HP. Maximum. A traitor? What does it say, traitor? Hoarding Maragon. Crossbow for 3 on Karlach. And then jumps. Alright, so what's the deal with these bombs? Orthonic hand bomb. Ticking mine. Explode in a powerful blast that ignites creatures with infernal burning, which is 1 to 4 fire damage and cannot recover hit points. Deals fire and thunder damage to nearby objects and knocks them back. Dex save action. Explode in a powerful blast that ignites creatures with infernal burning. Resist. Excuse me? How does a bomb have resistance? Okay, sounds like we want to hit these with force. My god, okay. So when do these blow up? Ticking mine. So what's ticking mine? You can hear the faint ticking of a nearby trap. So it sounds like we want to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna help up Fear.
I will assist.
And then I'm going to run away. We have a bonus action. We can also Misty Step. Let's use our bonus action to jump. We're going to jump back here. But Thier's probably going to get blasted. Enter Shadowheart. We could also do that thing where we put him in a coma or whatever. What is that? Feign Death? Resistant to all damage except psychic, disease, and poison have no effect. Resistance doesn't really matter if it's going to deal that much damage, though. What was that other thing? It was like put him in a coma or something. Bleh, bleh, blue, blue. I don't even know if we took it, though. Death Ward? Death Ward could work. Protect the creature from death. The next time damage would reduce to 0. It remains conscious with 1 hit point left. You know what? Sure.
Better get to it.
Oh god, it's touch? Okay, I didn't realize that. Could summon a spectral weapon. That might be the play here. Spiritual weapon. We're going to go for a trident. We're going to go for spell slot 2, because I don't even know if spell slots 3 and 4 do anything. I'm going to summon that right there. And then I'm going to move... yeah, hopefully that's enough distance. End turn. Maragon. Critical hit, but only for 5. Yeah. I love the Shivering Isles. To me, just the idea of having a DLC in the Realm of Madness. Any Daedric Plains, I mean, I'm always down for. That's some of the most creative stuff, and specifically Sheogorath's. Whoa. Sheogorath's Daedric Plane of, you know, madness, I think, was super fun to experience. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, we are Fear. So I'm assuming these things, I mean, we can pick them up, which is interesting. Oh, that is quite interesting. Pick them up. I don't know if that uses an action, though. So if I Misty... Wait, Orthon's bed. What is that? So I should be able to Misty Step, right? Click the heels of your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement. But I also have a Misty Step, but then that's going to take up a spell slot. So if I click heels as a bonus action, I should be able to get in that corner, I would assume. So then I can get over here.
Time to press ahead.
Now I can use Orthon's bed. Sure.
Let's focus on surviving first.
Okay, wasn't sure what that was. So then we'll Eldritch Blast this guy. Wait, what? Why is he at full? Wait, huh? Why are there two now? Is he like... Wait, this thing's different. Creature can't be disarmed. Okay, did he just make... Because this one's normal, but the other one's like shimmering, so I think I gotta kill this one first. Disadvantage because too dark. That is fine. Fear needs a 16 to hit. Yeah, let's crit as well. Okay, so now he's frightened and also at 15 HP. I think I'm gonna drink a potion of speed here. Which I cannot do because it's a bonus action. Fair enough. Okay, end turn. Spiritual weapon. I don't even think this thing matters. So I'm just gonna move him over here. Displacer Beast. Karlach's turn. This thing's about to die. Reckless attack. Okay, and that did get rid of this too, which I was hoping that would happen. Ba 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 da da ba da da ba. 91% chance to hit with advantage. Immune to fire damage. I can also pick him up with Enraged Throw, which is actually crazy OP, right? Too heavy to throw. Dang. So we'll go Frenzied Strike. Why does Karlach get so many crits? My god. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Jesus Christ. Alright, so he's dead. Enter. Yrgir, Volatile Cluster, who gets the save on the prone, goes back to being invisible. Ba ba ba. Huh? Okay, well, that's what I fit. So is Karlach just dead? Karlach is dead. Well, that's, yeah, I don't even know how. So, yeah, I figured. These bombs, if they go off, they basically just kill your party instantly. The problem is, like, he threw it and then they triggered it immediately. It's like, you can't even do anything about that. I would imagine this would be horrendous on honor mode or whatever. Okay, well, I'm assuming I could revivify her if I really wanted to. Okay, how far can we jump? That's it, really? thanks for the sub. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Okay, well, we can Misty Step. I guess that would be the play here. Misty Step up to this guy. We're going to main hand attack. 70% chance to hit. Good hit. Main hand attack. Good hit. Action surge. Okay, down he goes. And we're going to move up to here. We're going to go... Is there another one of these bombs? Oh my god. And I literally moved right next to it. Well, that was stupid. I don't know if we're in the range of that, but we probably are. I mean, it'll kill them. Screw it. So how did they not get hit by that? Fire immunity, but doesn't it also do like some other type of bomb thing? Fire and force. Wouldn't they still take the force damage, though they're not immune to the force? What? Okay. Sure.
What should I do?
So now all these three are gonna explode. I could probably revive Karlak if I get close enough. Man, do I have Misty Step on her? That would be so good. Do we have literally just like revive? Da da dee da. Ba ba bee doo. Ooh, do I have a scroll of Misty Step? Ooh. Ooh, that would actually be huge. Oh, tell me I have a scroll of Misty Step. Please, please, please. What would it look like? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yaha! Okay, use that. Scroll of Misty Step. And if I go, like, right here, I can Sunbeam. I don't know if it's going to hit them all, though. But if it does hit them all, that would be freaking epic. We're going to be, like, literally right there. Oh, but I could also move. Yeah, do it. Go right there. Okay. Sunbeam. Oh, you're kidding me, right? That sucks. We're literally like, can I just like move? Oh, please tell me. Provokes attack of opportunity. God, like, I want to do so many cool things this playthrough, and I feel like I'm constantly just like blocked from it. It's like I just want to hit them with the massive sunbeam, and this stupid rock is right here, and I also just barely don't have enough movement to be able to hit him. It's just, it's like I feel like that is just so frequent. I might be able to do it though if I move like right here. Okay, do it.
Have to keep going.
Okay, do that. Nice. Free prone. Alright, go there. Sunbeam. Yes! Okay. That's hitting all three of those guys. I don't think I'm going to hit the big boss guy. But I'll try to. Okay, that's hitting those three, right? Good. Do it. They all made the save against something, whatever that was. Okay, enter. Misses the crossbow bolt. Gets back up from being prone. Crossbow shot on Thier, who can charm. Say no to that. Jumps to Shadowheart. Main hand attack for 15. Will shield blow him. Gets the save. Main hand attack on Shadowheart, which misses. Our turn is Thier. I don't really care about... I mean, these things are... Why are they showing me that they're... what their radius is now, but they weren't before? That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what we could have done with preventing Karlach from dying, because he threw the bomb, and then the same, like, round, the dude hit it, and then killed her instantly, which I figured would happen because in Dungeons & Dragons, if you get hit for your full HP maximum times 2, you're dead for good. You don't even get to roll death saving throw. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I figured based on the damage, I was like, yeah, if they get one of those to go off, it's literally just going to kill my team. Okay, can we do Hunger of Hadar here? Because that will hit the invisible guy, and that would be pretty epic. Yeah, do that. Can't reach destination. What? So we can do it. It's just got to be like a specific spot. Okay, so they're all hit with Hunger of Hadar, and we can Potion of Speed too, which probably would be good to get another action. And then Eldritch Blast, perhaps, on this guy, 70% chance. Target is too far. He's, like, on the line. Umbral Gem. Wait, what? Why is that just there? Steel? Wait, what? That's what we were looking for. Why is that just there? What? That's weird. Okay, low ground. Can I snipe these guys then? Ba, ba, ba. Alright, that's fine. Just go for this fella. Miss and a critical miss. Both 70% chances. Okay. And then we got the spiritual weapon. Let's try to fly if we can. Not enough resources, movement, speed. Video game, please. Let me do something cool, please. I guess we'll just try to make our way slowly up there. Okay, they exploded. Ranged attack for 14. How'd he get out of the thing? Oh, I guess he moved it. I didn't even realize it. 9, and this guy's reeling. Jumps over there. Crossbow and Shadowheart, which misses. Okay, I mean, we could revivify Karlach, right? Which may be the move. I'm assuming you can do that in combat, right? Scroll of Revivify. I'm gonna do it, and then choose destination. We want her to be close to Shadowheart, who is coming up next. So we're gonna summon her right there.
Take cure.
Need some oil over here.
Okay. We're still Lae'zel, and we still have a bonus action. So let's move over here. And with our bonus action, we're going to Second Wind. Heal for 11. Enter.
Stay focused.
Shadowheart now. Let's use Preserve Life, right? Pretty big heal here. Okay. Karlach is still really damaged. I can use Mass Healing Word, or I can use... Yeah, let's use Mass Healing Word, spell slot 4. 5 to 11 healing. It's probably not even worth it, actually. Replenish an expended spell slot of any level. So we could do that, yeah. Okay, so let's Mass Healing Word times 4. Okay. We're going to move here. Enter. 2 damage from the cold. Crossbow shot for 4 on Karlach. Jumps into the hunger. Main hand attack, which misses. Main hand attack for 12. Main hand attack for 6. Crossbow shot on Thier. I don't think we care about getting hit by a crossbow shot. That's fine. Yeah, especially for 3. We can Hellish Rebuke as well, but this guy's like immune to fire, isn't he? So I'm gonna say no. Runs over this way. Misses Shadowheart. Misses Shadowheart. Our turn as Thier. So we could Misty Step, which probably would be pretty darn good at the moment. Yeah, let's do it. And I can do it right here too, which is great. It's so weird. It like says I can do it, and then it says that I can't. Cannot reach. See, like right here, now it says that I can do it. It's so weird.
Good idea, I think.
Cool. Now, if I move over here, I can knock this guy off with Eldritch Blast. Unless these little halberd things are protecting him. Okay. Eldritch Blast. 65% chance to hit. Why is he not getting launched over the abyss? What? I swear, man, the weirdest stuff happens. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that was different. All right, 1, 2. Okay. So we dealt damage to him, and he also died, I think, from the fall damage, which is freaking epic. Then, another Eldritch Blast to this guy. Do we want to launch him forward, though? Yeah, that's... Actually, no. I'm going to not launch him forward. Double kill. Epic. Alright, then we got the Trident. We'll just move him up as much as possible. Bonus action, but can't really do anything. Okay, Karlach's turd. Karlach is hurting real bad. Don't have any AoE on Karlach, right? She can also use Healing Word as a bonus action. So let's Frenzy. Reckless attack. It's for 16. Main hand attack. 2 HP. Okay. Fortunately, no way to deal that final bit of damage. So we can try to get to a safe spot. Provokes an attack of opportunity. Can I, like, get over there somehow without doing that? Guess we'll just go here. Enter.
Fight's gotten stale, little rabbit. Stop embarrassing yourself. Let's do this.
This is Shadowheart that goes invisible again. Interesting. Crossbow shot on Lae'zel for 2 is whatever. Deals 9 to Shadowheart. We're going to shield blow. Goes prone. We're now Lae'zel. Let's do a main hand attack for 70%. Once per log rest, when you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. Is this saying this is going to be a critical hit, or is this saying the next attack will be a critical hit? I'm going to say no. I guess that was just confirming that we're going to kill them. Okay, then we're going to jump over here. And I should be able to hit this guy with advantage because he's on the ground, prone. It's main hand attack. Yeah. Critical hit for some numbers. Okay, enter. Shadow Art. Can I kill these guys? Ba-ba-ba-ba. What's up, Arpiazzo? Welcome in. What's up, Desu? Nope, we're chipping away at it. Chipping away at it. Alright, let's go preserve life. Da 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 do. Okay, double heal and turn Maragon. Hits for 13. It's reeling, which I don't know what that means. Shield blow. Gets the save. Jumps over. Main hand for 3 on Karlach. Our turn as Fear. Fear can move really far. Let's go
One day I'll catch a break.
Ba ba ba. Meow 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 meow. Let's hit that guy once and this guy once. Critical hit, then a critical miss. Okay, another Eldritch Blast. This guy twice. 16 and a miss. Bonus action. We'll just end turn. Spiritual weapon who's still trying to make his way over. Karlak's turn. Reckless attack on this guy. Reckless attack on this guy. Reckless swing on this guy. Down he goes. End turn. Your gear. Infernal dagger. Yeah, let's give him disadvantage here. He rolled a 29 to hit. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll do Entropic Ward. Still lands it. Goes invisible again. Okay, Lae'zel, we gotta clean this up. So, how do I figure out where this guy is? Can also... How low is this guy? Yeah, we could probably range attack this guy to death here. 20% with disadvantage because too dark? Okay. How do I see this guy? Do I have like a scroll of sight or something? I don't even know how to see this guy. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, that would be good to use. I just don't know where he is. Ice Storm, Banishment, Blight, Bestow Curse, Disguise Self, Hypnotic Pattern, Color Spray. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to, like... I just don't even know where he is. He could just be gone. Invisibility, Gust of Wind, Blur. Bum, 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 bum. Aha! Well, there it is. Become able to see invisible creatures and possibly reveal them to others. Well, perfect. Hello? What? I cast See Invisibility. It literally didn't work. The hell was that? Well, that's really lame. He's literally invisible. Okay. Well, we got the 20% to hit. Okay, enter Shadow Heart. We need to do a big heal. Cure Wounds. Okay, so I can do... Yeah, Aid would be good. Okay, so I'm going to do Spell Slot Restoration. We'll do a Spell Slot 4. And then we will do Aid level 4. Hits our entire party. Enter Maragon. Hits Karlak for 4, takes 1. Hits Karlak for 5, takes 4. Our turn is the spiritual weapon, who hopefully can finally do this. Wow, not bad. Good job, spiritual weapon. Okay, well, I don't know how to freaking kill this guy, because, like, we literally have see invisibility, but we can't see him. Does he give off something? Like, is he here where this red spot is, or was I just... Guess we'll just fire a ranged attack like right here. I don't even know. Nope. Enter. I mean, he's there, but it doesn't show me where.
My path be true.
I don't understand. We have literally sea invisibility. That's so stupid. Did that deal some, like, what is happening? Okay.
My faith will protect me. Ready.
I mean, I could just heal his stuff. Like, I just don't know. Ah, yeah, Spirit Guardians. I wasn't thinking with that. Good idea. Okay, Spirit Guardians, we're gonna go Radiant. And then if we move forward. So that reveals him with the orb. Yeah, why does Sea Invisibility not reveal him? That feels really, really weird. Okay, enter. Rage ended. We will frenzy again. Ba ba ba. Beep, ba 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 ba. Okay, main hand attack. Okay, enter. Your gear jumps. Critical hit on whatever he just did. Okay, we'll shield blow him. Gets the save. We're now Lae'zel. Alright, fainting attack. Which is still... What do you mean too dark? Bro, there's like literal light here. Too dark? I'm in light! What are you talking about? That is insanity. What? I really don't get it. What do you mean too dark? There's a torch literally here. Huh? Is there a way to, like, see what this means? Like, what? Okay. Fainting attack. Hits good. Ba, ba, ba. Soul Breaker? Sure. That's so stupid. What? How is this too dark? That's so dumb. Okay. Enter. Spiritual weapon. Trident thrust. This is enter. Shadow Heart. Cure wounds. Level 2. 5 to 19. Do that on you. Okay. Bonus action. Encase yourself with a shimmering field of magic that increases your AC by 2. We got jump as well. Let's go. Yeah, do that. Okay, we'll threaten him too. I guess we'll just literally get near Lae'zel with that Light of Lathander. Oh. Gets the save against Lathander's life. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Mr. Fear. Bum, ba, bum. Arabella's Shadow Entangle? What's this? Whoa. Where did I get... Oh, that's from that one girl. Weird. Vulnerable to all damage. Interesting. Alright. Well... Telekinesis. Throw a creature or object with your mind once per turn. You can use telekinesis again while concentrating. Just go Eldritch Blast. Honestly, should not have moved him like that. Whoa! What? Huh? What the hell is this fight? can hear the faint ticking of a nearby trap. Well, I'm assuming if I kill him, we could just have everybody run away, but I'm going to have to immediately enter turn-based mode. That should be fine, because that means that I can drink a potion of speed. And then I can Eldritch Blast him again. 60% chance to hit, though. I just can't with this game, man. I really can't. It's so frustrating. Okay. Well, let's get Thea away.
Slow down.
Entered Karlak. So what I don't understand is that this guy does not have force damage immunity. He does have fire, so he wouldn't take the fire. So if I move everybody out of here, he gets to go next, though. So actually, only these two would take damage there. 40% chance to hit with a ranged attack. Can I hit? I think I can hit him from here with my reach, right? Okay, I don't give a crap. Goodbye. Okay, stop. Oh, it did enter turn-based mode.
Never find out now.
Yeah, good. Okay, so Fear, go here. Then Shadowheart, go over here.
I must keep going.
Good. Then Lae'zel,
Like it's
go
will be
over
done.
here. There you go. Good. And
Megan,
Karlak, go over here.
Phew.
Okay. Then, Rest in Peace, Spiritual Trident. I'm going to hit turn-based mode off. Good. Jesus.
I have a lot.
Alrighty.
And,
Ba,
well,
ba, ba.
in it.
Your gear, Infernal Metal, which will send to Karlak, and then Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. Weapon enchantment +2, Scorching Ray slot. Proficiency unlocks that. Okay, we'll give that to Karlak. Karlak is inspired. Let's go to Karlak real quick.
What's cooking?
Okay, this should just be better. Oh, that's right. We have another unique hand crossbow, too. This is a hand crossbow, right? How do I even tell if it... Yeah. Okay, so this I'm going to replace with Fire Stoker. No. This, put that thing. Put that. Then this, put Fire Stoker. Good. Okay. Jesus. Oh boy. Ba 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 ba. Volo. Oh yeah, that's right. The Volo eye. Yeah, I don't understand if that's bugged or what that is, because if he goes invisible, that's pretty overpowered. Actually, like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign we had, like I think 2 campaigns ago. The reason the final boss was so difficult is because basically he was doing exactly what that was. He was just attacking, then going invisible, which is fine. But if we literally have a scroll that says, see invisibility, you know, I'm pretty sure that should just reveal the guy. That's kind of annoying. I mean, it's an interesting fight, but, like, I don't know why that would not reveal him. That seems really silly. Yeah, Wannabe Spidey was the DM of that exact fight that I was talking about. Which I was still pretty new, so I didn't even know, like, how to handle it, because I didn't know how to take down a guy that was, like, in perma-invisibility, you know? Yeah, the bombs are interesting, but, like... I mean, I'm cool with the bombs, it's just, like... That's the problem, is that they can throw them, and then on the same turn, because there's like 100 dudes, they can immediately just hit them and then instantly kill your character. Because, again, if it's like... I don't know if that's what happened there, or Karlak just rolled 3 death-saving fails. But she died instantly. I'm assuming because she took double her max HP damage, which is what's just going to happen. So, or maybe not. Maybe she just rolled because she should have fire resistance, which those bombs were doing fire. So I don't really know what happened there, but the point is that that's a cool idea for a fight. But I feel like given the amount of ads, that seems incredible. Like, I could see you getting here on honor mode and then just getting wiped out because they throw a bomb and then kill you in the same turn. I don't even know how you're supposed to, like, avoid that. And then also, yeah, the fact that see invisibility doesn't see invisibility. It's very frustrating, to say the least. But we got it done. We got it done. And if anybody knows the mechanics, feel free to, like, spoil them, because that's very weird to me. You get more XP fighting him. I always just go the other route to avoid it. I am curious, but... yeah, I am curious what kind of deal he makes with you, but Shadowheart saying not to, you know... not to screw over Raphael, I was like, okay, that seems to be a heavy hit that might really hurt you in the end. And plus, we don't even know that big fat demon, so whatever. I'd rather stick with Raphael, personally. It was a bad combat. I mean, it was memorable. It was definitely memorable because, like, if I remember correctly, he got feared or somebody got feared, and then we were fighting at a Baldur's Gate bell tower that you can see get destroyed at the beginning of this game, the cutscene. So, like, the bad guy was, like, running down the staircase, or some people were. So it was a memorable fight. It was interesting. I just didn't know mechanically what was happening just because I was new to the game. But it was a fun fight. Alright. So, we got a bunch of level ups too, but we'll do all the loot first. Rolls a check on your gear every turn. If he saves, he'll just remain invisible. See, that's what I was wondering, but I don't think that would be what it is, because the scroll says you see invisibility. Another example, in the same campaign with Wannabe Spidey DMing, we were trying to steal stuff in a back shop, like, closet, and I was invisible, I'm pretty sure. The dude we were trying to steal from had, you know, eyeglasses that could see invisibility. So to me, it's like, if you can see invisibility, you just see it. You don't get to pass a check or a stealth check or anything like that. So I don't know if that was specifically a bug or what. Because I feel like if he's passing a check to remain invisible, the game should tell me that. Because, you know, then it's just kind of very confusing to know what the hell is happening. Okay, there's the final Umbral Gem.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
Right. Tim's goblin character got feared and couldn't save. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the goblin. Yeah, because we were fighting. What's funny is we were fighting Tim's last character. But Wannabe Spidey is saying that his character for that campaign got feared and then, yeah, started running down the stairs. It was, like, really weird. But it was very interesting. Yeah, it was a fun battle. I just didn't know how stealth really worked. Like, how do you even avoid that? If a character's going... I mean, obviously they're a boss character, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. But, like, how do you avoid... How do you deal with that if you don't have, like, a see invisibility thing? Like, I don't even know how you're supposed to see and take care of that type of character. So, obviously it made for a good boss fight, because he was very stealthy, of course. You trick the big guy with high persuasion? Oh, I thought you were going to, like, work with him. Unless you mean Raphael, or if you mean big guy by your gear. Yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't ask, because I don't want spoilers, but... Yeah, I'm assuming that's bugged, too, because if you cast See Invisibility, you should see... Unless the spell just does not work the way I'm thinking it does. Cloud of Daggers. Rolling really high stealth checks. Right, that's what I figured. But it's like, how do you deal with it as a player? Do you, like, say that I roll a perception check in the midst of combat, and then it, like, goes against the stealth check? I don't know how that works. But obviously, that's why it's difficult to deal with as a boss fight. Welcome back, Ghost Ninja. Yeah, alright. Well, we did it. Orthon's bed. What is going on here?
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how that would be comfortable. That seems grotesque. All right, well, we have a level up for the first time in what feels like forever.
Way to go still.
So let's see what we got. Level 9 cleric. Oh my god. Cleric level 9. Health increases by 8. Level 4 spell slot. Level 5 spell slot. And these are just spells, right? I still don't exactly know how the spells work to, like, acquire that. I guess this just gives us the spells, and then we can choose to activate them. But they're level 5, which means we can only do, like, 1, basically. Contagion, Dispel, Evil, and Good. Flame Strike. Ooh. Greater Restoration. Insect Plague. Mass Cure Wounds. Planar Binding. Mass Cure Wounds again. Greater Restoration. Okay. So yeah, this is the part that I get confused by, and I don't know why exactly that is. Wait, what did that just take? Prepare. Yeah, that's right. So these are our known spells. And we're just picking out a list of them, but you have to... Yeah, it's the same thing as D&D Beyond. I don't know why this confused the crap out of me. Okay, so basically we want to get rid of anything that is not... that we're not using, because we just got a whole bunch of interesting spells here. You can attempt to roll perception check to try and find them as an object interaction, and if you hit their stealth, you can make a normal attack. At least for Legacy. But then they're only revealed for you, right? They're not revealed for, like, the party. Never finished my Dirge playthrough. Yeah, this game is the only problem with this game is literally that it's so dense, it's a little bit overwhelming. With so many different facets, item management, spells, things to explore, things to do, talking to everybody. That's this game's only negative, is how good it is. If that makes sense. Because, like, doing a 3-hour stream here, it's like, you get nothing done because, like, half the stream is a big boss fight, you know what I mean? But, I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. It's just so dense. Okay, so let's take a look at the level 5 spells. Dispel, Evil, and Good. Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You can also break enchantments that charm, frighten, or possess allies for 10 turns, and it's concentration. Planar Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Celestial, Elemental, Fae, or Fiend. Interesting. Insect Plague. Locusts attack everyone within range, making the area difficult terrain and impose disadvantage on perception checks. Yeah, AoE would be good for Shadowheart, I think. And then we've got Flame Strike. Make a pillar of divine fire roar down from the heavens like the wrath of affronted angels. Oh my god. So how do I tell what this is? Like, I don't know what that is. It says 60 feet, so it's just a targeted spell? So I guess that is just literally a single target spell. It's not AoE, right? Because this is AoE. So it's hard to tell, like, how to differentiate that. Poison a target and possibly afflict them with a disease of your choice. Oh. Alright, so what do we not need here? Disadvantage, that's kind of interesting. Spirit Guardians is obviously amazing. Spiritual Weapons, nice as well. Has been helpful. Bestow Curse, I don't think we need that. Animate Dead, we also never use. Silence is probably pretty good. Banishment, we already have on Fear. Remove Curse might be good for an actual, like, in-lore thing, or in-game thing. Feign Death could be useful. Daylight. Oh! Glyph of Warding, Guiding Bolt. Okay, I definitely want Insect Plague, Flame Strike. Freedom of Movement. Nah. Mass Healing Word could be good. Where do I feel like we got other stuff? Okay, we'll just take Mass Healing Word. Sure. That should be good. Only revealed for you, right? The hacks get shorter as you go. If all acts were as long, Act 1 would be one hell of a game. Yeah, I do think there is such a thing as, like, too much. This game can definitely become too much. So I agree. The fact that Act 2 is shorter than Act 1, apparently, I don't know. I thought Act 3 was longer, though. I thought it was like Act 1 is really long, Act 2 is short, and then Act 3 is long again. But I don't know. But no, I agree. I think Act 1 is very dense. Act 2, honestly, would be nice as a palate cleanser, and then Act 3, maybe another big act, or at least, yeah, same level as Act 2. Because I do think, yeah, the game can kind of be too big, which depends on what you're doing. Obviously, if you're streaming, that makes the stream series very long, which is hard for people to, like, stay up to date with. But if you're playing off camera and you're, you know, doing 5-hour stints for yourself or whatever, then that's not the same thing, of course. Fighter level 9, you acquire health increases by 9, Indomitable. You have become as durable as an iron golem. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result. Nice. I like how any spellcaster is just like go through all these things, and then a fighter is literally like, you get to reroll saving throws. Okay, that's it. Bye. Warlock level 9. Yeah, I thought Act 3 was long, but I really don't know. That's what I just have heard. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've heard that Act 2 is the shortest, but I feel like I heard Act 3 was long as well. Tied in terms of length, yeah. Harder because it's a high level. Yeah, I know you go to Baldur's Gate, of course, because the game is called Baldur's Gate. So I would imagine it's a very dense, like, you know, tons of shops and things everywhere. I don't really know, though. I mean, it's also about to be attacked and was attacked by the Illithids, so I don't know what state it's in. Warlock level 9. Health increases. Gained a passive. Eldritch Invocations? What is that? Okay. New spell? Exclamation mark. Choose the spells you know from the list below. Spells require spell slots to cast. Yeah, this is just a new spell that's entered into our mind, but then we still have to choose it, right? Dominate Person. Wink, wink. Make a humanoid fight alongside you. Every time the creature takes damage, it makes a wisdom saving throw. That could be pretty good against something with low wisdom. That could be pretty cool. It also fits Fear as well. Hold Monster. Attacks from within 10 feet are always critical hits. Telekinesis, which we already know. Dimension Door, which is interesting. Bestow Curse, Fear, Cloud of Daggers, Vampiric Touch. Well, I think we take Dominate Person, honestly. Yeah, that sounds really good under the right circumstances. Okay, Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. So this is just another one of the things that we've already taken, right? We haven't seen this in forever. You can cast Conjure Elemental with a Warlock spell slot. Bend the barrier between the planes until they disgorge an elemental ally to follow and fight for you. Ooh. That sounds fun. Otherworldly Leap. You can cast the Enhanced Leap spell. Triple creatures. Yeah, same thing as all the other ones. Whispers of the Grave. That's useless to us. Book of Ancient Secrets. Ray of Sickness, Chromatic Orb, and Silence. Garbage. Dreadful Word. Sculptor of Flesh. Polymorph. Mire of the Mind. Slow. Sign of Ill Omen. Armor of Shadows, without expending a spell slot. This is nice. Yeah, that's just kind of good to have. Beast Speech, Beguiling Influence, Proficiency in Deception, Persuasion. I think we already have that, really. Devil's Sight, Fiendish Vigor, False Life, to give you 7 temp hit points. We already have that with the helmet. One with the shadows, one with the shadows. Vanish into the darkness, become invisible as long as you stand still. Repelling Blast, Thief of 5 Fates, Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Okay, well, this one seems new because I don't even remember this one, so we're definitely taking Minions of Chaos for sure. Yeah. So replace the spell, out with the old, in with the new. We haven't really used Banishment. Blight sounds really good under the right circumstances. Dominate Beast. Humanoid's way better. Everard's Black Tentacles. Counterspell's very, very nice. Hunger of Hadar's good. Hellish Rebuke is okay. We usually end up using other stuff. Misty Step's great. Slow is even useful. I'm gonna say bam. I'm gonna say dominate beast. Get rid of that. In comes hold. No. See, this is what I mean. Where is dominate human? This is why I get confused. I guess we just have it automatically, but wouldn't we have to select it here? I'm so confused. Hold monster? That could be nice. Telekinesis, dimension, door, bestow, curse, fear, grant flight, crown of madness, cloud of daggers, vampiric touch, remove curse, hypnotic pattern, gaseous form, darkness, detect thoughts, enthrall, person, invisibility, mirror, illusion, arms of Hadar. Well, I guess we'll just take hold monster. Yeah. That's what confuses me, because, like, we get rid of the one spell, and then I wanted to add in hold, dominate person, whatever. But then it's not there, so we just know it? Keep getting confused by that. Peak of a huge-ass fantasy town that's sprawling with life. Tons of shops and quests. That's what I imagined it as, but I also didn't know. Because I knew you go to Baldur's Gate, but I did not know how it appeared, because I did not know if it was, like, destroyed or what, because the Illithids attacked it. Also, the big war camp is outside, so. But from what I've heard, I figured it was going to be, like, you know, Diagon Alley and Harry Potter, just everywhere, basically. Barbarian level 9. Health increases, brutal critical. You've trained to strike swift and true. When you land a crit, you roll an extra damage die as well as the normal additional critical die. Oh my god. Well, that's insane, because Karlach has been critting like no one's freaking business nonstop.
Let's get going.
So that's actually huge. Okay, so now... We never went this way, right? Let's go check it out. Check it out. Yeah, this Gauntlet of Shards is, like, insanely large, man. This place, like, I was like, okay, so why is Act 2 so large? Because it doesn't seem to be that large. And then you get to this, and you're like, oh, okay. Now I get it. Boo. Oh, yeah, let's also short rest.
Nice little nap.
Do 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 do. Okay, what the hell is this? Spider meat?
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Study it? Sure. Don't think that's gonna do it. Failure. Let's try it again. That'll do it.
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Yeah. Warlock Arcana. Scan the meat for signs of magical interference. We get advantage because we're a warlock.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion.
What is happening here? Take a good long sniff? Give it a lick? Why would we ever do that? Take a good long sniff? Sure.
Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
Fragrant. Give it a lick. It's... It sucks, because on one hand I'm like, okay, I want to see all this stuff. But on the other hand, I'm like, literally, why would my character do this? You know what? Lick it. Why not? They both disapprove. And we pass the Constitution check. Saving throw.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal
Reddened cheeks, wild eyes. I know that look. And you best keep this little problem to yourself.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
Huh? The meat is charmed? Wait, So a succubus killed the spider? Or they're doing something? Okay, I guess the thing that we glean from that is that there's a succubus here. Which would make sense. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense too because, yeah, they're all demons here. Okay. So I wonder if there's a literal succubus here somewhere. Heavy chest. Now, is there any way to check this? Open, move, attack, move to examine. Is there a way to check this to be a mimic? I don't know how to check if something's a mimic or not. We've seen one mimic thing thus far. Open? I guess not. Boots of Brilliance. Restore bardic inspiration. Well, we have no bards. So we'll send that to camp. Okay. Moving right along. Just a bunch of random stuff. I guess there was like a battle here or something. Big giant pit down there. Nothing much over here. Alright, well, we got all the orbs. So now we can progress. The question is, do we talk to Balthazar or do we just go get the thing? I mean, I don't really see why we would need to talk to Balthazar ultimately. Balthazar is evil. We're not evil, albeit morally gray every now and then. Now, where does this go? Beep boop, ba-da-doot. Oh.
A foul totem of agony, mounted with sadistic relish.
Sadistic relish? Like on a hot dog? Not enough space. Can I jump down there? I can get down there, and then it looks like we can hop over there too. Oh, what's that? Ooh, there's like a little thing there. What is that? There's something special. What is it? Oh, is this the vault? Wait a second. Where does this go? Okay. So. Go back to my character. What is this here? I don't know where this is. But I definitely want to go check it out. Okay, so... Not enough space. Negative 14 HP and prone. Which is unfortunate. I guess we can drink a potion of glorious vaulting, right? That's a thing. Or a scroll of jump as well. Glorious vaulting. Triple your jump distance. But it still hurts you. But I can jump all the way over here. Can I jump all the way? Negative 25 HP. Yeah, why not? Do it. Woohoo! You're good, man. Get up. You're good. You're good. There you go. Go over here. What's up, Sanugi? Welcome in. Yeah, so for any patrons listening or for anybody watching at all, the streams will be Wednesdays moving forward. As far as the main channel streams, it's honestly, and I'm sure many people can pick up on this if you've watched for any period of time, it is a huge love-hate relationship. When the streams are firing, I love it. When they're not, I hate it. It's just so unfun for me if they're just like slowed down to a crawl. That's on the main channel. So I decided to at least take a break. Obviously still plan to go forward with Maverick's 2026 or 2025 this year in July due to the Oblivion remaster. But yeah, as far as streaming on the main channel, I just don't know what I'm going to do at this point because like we'll just have bomb streams basically that are amazing, and then we'll just have like a string of streams that are just like so basically just silent, complete silence, and I don't enjoy it when that's the case. The Patreon streams here are different because there's really just no pressure. You know, I feel better just being myself and having a good time, whatever. But on the main channel, it's just like, if it's not like a killer stream, I just, as I've said many times, I can feel my energy being sucked out of me through the screen. So, all that to say, Wednesdays will be the streams here. Every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I was going to do that anyways, but yeah, that's just the best way to keep them consistent because I've really been struggling to keep the time slot consistent. But if we do them on Wednesdays, that should always be happening without a hitch. So yeah, future streams will be here Wednesdays, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, no matter what, pretty much, until we go on vacation in June, basically. Okay, mirror, incense, tin cup, candle, standing torch, incense, vase, candle. What is this? Wait, what's this little thing here? Well, let's use the mirror, I guess.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
There's got to be a what is that? Oh, it's just a I thought it was like a glowing amulet or something. Okay, so if that's the case, what is this? Where does this door go to? What is this? Whoa! Mirror of Loss? Okay. This is like some sort of like little secret area, basically. Plaque.
Chamber of Command.
Huh. Yeah, exactly, Desu. And I've like, questioned, like, you know, do I really want to talk about the, you know, these days I try to just push forward, stick to my goals, whatever. But it's also weird just to, like, step back and not really talk about it at all. But, yeah, it's basically what you said. It's like when streams are, like, I am the type of streamer which feels like a blessing and a curse, where basically if there is energy in the chat, I pull from that energy and I fuel myself to become entertaining. And obviously, you should just be able to be entertaining by yourself. Without that, that's obviously a huge, you know, positive. But I'm 32 years old now. It's not as easy as it was when I was in my early 20s. Just, you know, having nonstop energy and all that. Point being is that I don't really care about the return. It just really kind of sucks having some streams where we have so many people, everyone's chatting constantly, everyone seems to really be into it. You know, it makes me feel amazing. I feel like I'm a natural entertainer, so it really feels fantastic. Like, yes, this is awesome. Great, all right, we're doing it. I don't care about the return. I just care about having a good stream, right? So then, and that's fine. You obviously can't have that every time. But what sucks is, like, having an amazing stream. Like, that first Morrowind stream we did recently. That first Morrowind stream we did recently was, like, so good, right? And then I was like, okay, let's do it again for the next stream. And it was just a barren wasteland. And I really, what it comes down to me is, like, the back and forth nature of that without any consistency whatsoever just feels so terrible. It feels genuinely exhausting. So that's really just the part that I just, like, I have to take a step back, at least for now, until Maverick's 6, because I just, it's so exhausting. That's the best way to put it. It just feels like, I don't know, man, I like, put my heart and soul into it.
Worth a look.
And it just feels like it's just being toyed with constantly, you know? So, all that to say, Patreon streams will not be changed, because here, like I said, I don't really feel any pressure. It's just whatever. It's just me having a good time with people that want to watch. But on the main channel, that back and forth nature just really kind of turns me away from it, ultimately. So I don't know if I just need to work on myself in silence, like outside of streaming, to like get better at that, but it's just exhausting, basically. In a nutshell. Reflections upon the Mirror of Loss. The original purpose of the sacred mirror has been lost to the ages. Some suppose that it was the result of Telemont Tanthul's attempts to delve into the Shadowfell itself in the time before the folly of his master Karsus. Others claim it only became an object of devotion after the fall of Netheril, when the loss-stricken survivors of the floating cities found comfort in Lady Shar's embrace. What is certain is that many of the Night Singer's faithful claim to feel some echo of her power and majesty when in the presence of the mirror, even though it is shattered. They are often said to feel lesser once they step away from the mirror, hence the name it has become commonly known by. Our scholars continue to study it, but alas, its true nature may continue to elude us. Perhaps if the Dark Lady indulges us, she shall reveal another of these holy relics for us, so that we may feel the full power of her embrace. All right, so I think we want everybody here, because this sounds important. I just don't know how to get everybody here without platforming in a really weird way. Hopefully we just have scrolls of jump, I guess. Because there doesn't seem to be like a natural way to get down there. No, like, I don't, like, Desu saying, like, he can't pop in when he can and all that. I don't give a crap about that. When you can, and if you want to jump into the streams, go for it. That's it. It's just more so, like I said, like, having an amazing stream where just, like, the energy's so good, and then just the next stream knowing it's, like, a 50-50 that it's just completely reversed. Completely out of my control. Because I could go into it with, like, the best mentality ever. But some streams, you know, have just been like that, where it's just the exact reverse. It's just, like, no matter what I do, it's, like, the next stream can just be, you know, entirely devoid of any chat, no matter what. It's just, like, that... Like I said, the inconsistency is really what gets me, and I just... Man, oh man, I just don't enjoy that. You know what I mean? So, I don't care if, like, obviously people are busy and this and that and the other thing. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, for the entire, like, kind of floor to drop out after an amazing stream feels really bad. If that makes sense. But anyways, that's on the main channel. So, you know, I don't know where things are going with that, but as far as this channel, nothing's going to be changed. Because it's just a lot easier to kind of tap into the natural joy of just streaming on this channel than it is on the main channel currently.
Indolence breeds madness.
If that all makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. 32, yep. I'm an old man these days. I'm an old man these days, you see. My stream is dead, but I'm going to force myself to be positive and happy, which no one should have to do. Exactly. Exactly. Because some days I could do it. Some days I'm just in such an amazing mood that I'm like, well, whatever. No one's here. No one's chatting. It's fine. I'm just going to play the game, enjoy it for myself. That's all good. Some days it's possible. Typically after a gym session, I can do it. Other days, it's basically impossible, and then at that point, I'm basically locked into streaming for like 2 to 3 hours, and I also am not feeling it at all, and I'm also, yes, forcing myself to put a big smile on my face and sit there for 3 hours straight, knowing it's going to be, you know, completely devoid of human interaction, which is 90% of the reason I stream in the first place.
No one will ever believe this.
Yeah, exactly. It feels terrible, and it's just a catch-22, because it's like, well, obviously you can't force people to do anything, and I get that, but...
Enough time wasted.
Yeah, it's that kind of, you know, not having any sense of a community that just, like, what do you fall back on? You can't really... Anyways, not to turn this into a whole, like, complaining stream, whatever. I'm just saying that because that's why I'm going to be taking a step back from streaming on the main channel. Just so people are clear if you do watch the main channel streams. Yeah, Sarah, that's what I mean. I mean, this game is just... so dense, there's things literally everywhere, but you really have to look, because yeah, one little tiny pathway can lead to something like this, obviously. Yeah, for sure, Desu. Yeah, I mean, KOTOR is a good yeah, I'm not going to turn this whole stream into this, so we'll catch up with the chat and then we'll move on from it. But yeah, I mean, what you said, Ghost Ninja, like, that was part of it too, is like, I really tried to pull out all the stops with KOTOR. I wanted to make it like a complete, really good stream series, because consistency is always like the biggest challenge for me. And then that was something that I struggled with during those times too. It felt like, you know, I think it was like a 20 stream series. Like, the first 10 streams all felt so good and amazing. They felt really good. The energy was good. Everything was good. And then it's just like the 11th stream, boom, it's all gone. And I'm like, I don't know what I can do more, man. Like, I'm trying to, you know, get energy out there and, like, stay, you know, have good gameplay and this and that. It's just, like, knowing inevitably there will be a stream where the floor falls through no matter what I do, that just feels crushing. Crushing. So that's currently where I'm at. And it, yeah, I don't know if there's any way to kind of get around it. you know, outside of just maybe not streaming, ultimately. Well, videos I've got the grasp on, Desu. Like, videos I get. Like, videos I can make work. But streaming just... Like I said, it's like when I'm firing in all cylinders, I get energy, I feel emboldened, I feel so good, but when it's the opposite of that, it's just like my soul is just being siphoned away. It's not good. Oh, Featherfall. I always forget about Featherfall. Yeah, we need to use that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Desu. Well, thanks so much for your support, man. Yeah, the Oblivion series I'm very proud of, but again, you know, that's something that I can just do a 50-minute episode of Oblivion and then log off. It's there, it's done, it's a completed good product, right? Streaming is so much more. You obviously, you know, even a 3-hour stream is like a short stream, so it takes so much more energy for basically far less what I get out of it, which ideally is just to have a good stream with people, but I just can't rely on that these days. So it's just, yeah. It's draining. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I don't mind talking about this stuff at all because I like to be clear with people, but also I definitely have learned from the past. People typically do not like hearing any negative stuff like this at all, which I get, especially in a streaming sphere. It's like, you know, you're here to have a good time, entertain people. So I understand completely. Nobody really wants to hear this, which is why I've gotten better at moving on from it. But I just wanted to put my thoughts out there because I know there's going to be some confusion. Like, wait, where's the Friday stream? That's where it is, ultimately. No, you're good. No, don't apologize at all. I mean, I chose to get this stuff off my chest. It was on my mind today anyway, so I figured there was a chance, you know, we'd get into it. But yeah, don't apologize. I mean, it's all good. I just don't want to dwell on it once I say I'm going to move on.
That's curious.
Because back in the day, I had a hard time of actually moving on. I would just keep going back and back to it. But that's where it's at, so hopefully that makes sense. Anyways. Okay, what is this? Loose tile. 52 gold. Definitely expected much more out of that, personally. Okay, so let's read this again, just to see if Shadowheart says anything about it. And we'll take that book. We got a gilded chest over here.
With a flip of the wrist.
Yeah, I try to be transparent. It's a very tricky balance, you know? Some people, I think it's all about energy. Like, if you're being transparent and you're also, you know, have a good mind about it, then good. You can talk about whatever you want, even if it's depressing or even if it's like, you know, not like a bright and chirpy thing or whatever. Because there's some streamers where the idea is like everything always has to be positive, and a lot of the time that does work out because people like positivity. It's a positive thing. People want good things added to their lives.
Chamber of Command.
But it's all about attitude and energy. Like, you know, if you're burning if you're just like getting your vitriol out.
Magic within this mirror once. Consuming magic. But it's shattered now.
Magic in the mirror once consuming magic, but it's shattered now? Yeah, and it's all about attitude and how you're talking about something, which I have learned. Back in the day, I couldn't control myself as well, and I would just let loose the most negative of my emotions, even in a streaming format, and that's not good. You want to be, as the Four Agreements would describe it, an emotional warrior. You want to, like, still feel and deal with emotions as a human being would, but the right time and the right place, which I've definitely gotten way better at. Back in the day, we had some real rough streams, especially with alcohol involved, way back in the day. Silver key. Okay, I don't know what that key goes to. There's also this, the Shar mural, and then the mirror. Let's see what the Shar mural does.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the Dark Lady's name. Always.
Interesting. Well, the only thing I can think of is to shut off the lights, which I feel like, were they already shut off or no? I don't know. Bum, ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I mean, the Shark Gauntlet is really cool. I just didn't realize it was going to be, like, this involved. I definitely did not think this would be hidden down here, like this massive tomb of stuff. I didn't think that this would be where Act 2 was going, so it's surprising me for sure. Okay, so the only thing is that brazier in the middle. So do I have to just shoot it? Do I have to shoot the hinge? Hinge. I don't even know if this light mechanic does anything. I mean, those braziers up there are still kind of glowing, but now the whole thing is... Oh! No, that's the same, right?
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice.
Okay.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
Is that it? There's nothing else to do here, really? Okay, I'm gonna leave, but if anybody knows if there's actually something to do here, definitely let me know. Because it feels like there would be, but... it seems like we did everything. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Warrior of the Mind! Yeah, this is such a weird room. It's like also really hard to get out of it. I guess I should just warp. Alright, so we did everything else pretty much, right? I guess I'm going to look this up because I don't want to leave this room if there is something to do with that. Shar Mirror, BG3. Act 3 spoiler? Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay, I don't want to spoil something. Act 3... Okay. This seems like a spoiler. From what I can tell, this is almost hinting at something in the future, I guess. I don't want to read more about that because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. Kept saying Act 3 spoilers, which is weird. So I think we'll just warp out of here. Goodbye. Giant-ass Shard dungeon. Yeah, they definitely hint at it a lot. I just wasn't expecting it to be like the big, giant, chunky dungeon, basically. Act 3. Yeah. Okay, that's what... yeah, because typically everything in Baldur's Gate 3 has, like, some interaction you can do with it. But no, this was more so hinting at something you would find in Act 3. So, I guess it's a cheeky little secret, ultimately. Now, in a more positive light, while we're getting back here, I was thinking with the main channel if I did want to stream. Like, obviously, it's weird because, like, we've got until Maverick 6 in July. July 1st through July 31st. So, we've got from now until then. Now, we're gonna be taking a vacation in June. So, you know, we'll probably have half of that month as opposed to the whole month.
Next time's the charm?
What?
Let's see what this does.
Wait, what? Oh, because I never put this one.
The inscriptions brave the...
We have all the gems. Let's put them to use and continue on.
You recall them being an inner circle. There are recesses on the old...
I guess we reloaded the save for this. Okay, so we should have all of them. Umbral Gem. But we already saw these cutscenes.
Wait.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Failed the perception
Nothing's
again.
wrong.
What's going on? Tell me.
It's fine.
Okay, so she said all that before. And then we activated this elevator. Anyway, so I was like, well, if I do feel the overt want to stream on the main channel from now until Maverick 6,
Just moving. This must lead to the
what would
next
be the
part of
plan?
Charles'
And
movement.
like I said, for the guides channel, I kind of wanted to just have like a big, like, you know, index of all the different Souls games and stuff like that. So we could just either play any new Souls game that comes out and then do guides for it, or also just go through the suite, which I was thinking Bloodborne next would be fun to kind of guide those, because I feel like a lot more people would find Bloodborne guides helpful as opposed to like Dark Souls 1, for instance. So if I do stream on the main channel, I'm thinking just no schedule, and then if I go live, probably, yeah, like guiding a game like Bloodborne. That way, like I've said, I have a goal there already that I'm just working for, regardless of how the stream goes. The goal is already there and being worked on. So that might be what'll happen until at least Maverick 6 starts. Alright, so 3 more Umbral Gems. And then Shadowheart has all of them, but we should have a... yeah, this one. But I have to, like, get them for my other party. Why does Shadowheart have these? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Bum, bum, bum. PS4, PS5. It's a great game. Definitely recommend it. It is hard as hell, though. Which is why I think, even though it's an old-ass game, guides still may be somewhat helpful on some level. Until a new Soulsborne game, because I want the guides channel to be focused on Soulsborne stuff. So until, like, a new... kind of missed the boat on Kazan, because I was interested in it, but just was doing too much stuff at the time. Okay, there we go. So is the Night Song in here?
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shar.
Now we should have that spear on Shadowheart. Yep, there it is. The Spear of Night, which has Shar's blessing. If Shar allows it, use this spear to kill Nightsaw. Which is quite interesting. If Shar allows it. That lever probably just opens up that door. Gift of mercy, gift of darkness,
This
gift of
must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near.
Potential. Do not falter. Test awaits.
Okay. So, sounds like we're about to get into it. So we'll catch up with the chat, and then I'm going to take a bathroom break too, so I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, folks. All right. And we're back. Do-do-do-do. Babu. Yeah, I was considering doing Sekiro or Bloodborne. Bloodborne I know much better, so it'd be kind of easier to go through the game, get to the bosses to make the guides. But Sekiro and Bloodborne are, they're not relevant at all. So it would kind of just be if I was dying to stream, but I need a goal. Because just doing a playthrough, it doesn't really satisfy me anymore, at least on the main channel, Here it just feels like a bunch of close friends talking and stuff. But on the main channel, it just takes too much energy these days. Yeah, I was thinking of doing Bloodborne or Sekiro, but most likely Bloodborne. But Sekiro would also be good because that's also very hard. Oh yeah, the snap seeds, which I never really figured out exactly. Yeah, there's tons and tons of Souls-likes these days. Liza P is great. Elden Ring... What? Elden Ring movie from A24? Wait, is that legit? No, I haven't really checked the Discord just because I kind of pulled away from socials after the last stream, which was a fine stream, by the way. It just really, like I said, kind of took the wind out of my sails. But, yeah, no, I wanted to take a little break from social, so I haven't seen it. But that sounds interesting. As far as I know, Sanugi, yep. I think so. We've talked to the rats, unless you mean there's some other thing with the rats. Yeah, A24 is great, but they do a lot now, so I think the quality kind of dips here and there. I mean, you could do a movie, or I mean, it depends on what you focus on. You can absolutely do an Elden Ring film or show, for sure. It just depends on what the themes and basis is. Oh, the Night of Black Knives would be cool. Oh yeah, Liza P DLC. Yeah, that's actually... When is that coming out? Is there a release date for this? Yeah, Overture. As far as I know, there's no release date yet. But yes, yeah, that would actually be exactly what I'm talking about that I would want to stream, basically. That would be, yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. Because don't get me wrong, I love going through an old playthrough like KOTOR or something, going through and doing it. But as I was talking about earlier, the wind just kind of gets slowly sucked out of my sails once chat inevitably dies down. As I've said many times, I just really don't enjoy streaming when there's just basically no chat, which I get is a part of it. Trust me, I get it, but it's not fun for me ultimately. So you got to make the choice, do you continue doing it or not? However, something new like a Soulsborne thing that I can make guides for while also completing it, like the Liza P DLC, would definitely be something I would be interested in streaming on the main channel, because then, like I said, even if chat's dead, even if no one's talking or whatever, at least I'm getting those guides done. So when the stream is over, I'm like, okay, we got some stuff done. You know what I mean? So yes, absolutely. Ultimately. All right. So I don't know what's here. Is this where the night song? I mean, this is like the thing. Yeah. Gift of Secrets.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Gift of Darkness.
Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Gift of Mercy.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
Okay. I'm assuming we want to walk up and talk to Shar? Shadowfell Entrance. So I can't put anything here.
Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Horaloo. Well, what do you mean, Sanugi? Because we have a warp point here. I don't know what the rat thing is. If you want to give me a hint or something. Because it probably would be good to do it now. I killed this rat here, by the way. I didn't even kill him. He, attacked me, and I think he got counter hit or something. So I don't know what the deal with the rats is. But if you have a hint, let me know, and we'll do it. Because we've talked to all of them and they just say the same kind of crap over and over. Summer so real soon. Liza P, I feel like was like a year ago, maybe? God, 2023, really. Yeah, no, I'm surprised at how much it worked with the Pinocchio focus. Shar's Temple rats. We have a rat problem. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is hard to like avoid spoilers. How to work the rats? What? What? Okay. I think we're just gonna avoid this because it's really hard, like, looking this stuff up without just getting spoiled. I don't know what the rats are. If there's something we missed, feel free to drop it in the chat. As far as I can tell, it's about the Yu-Gi-Oh guy, which we've already killed, so I don't even know if we can do that. So we're just gonna move on. Shadowfell entrance. This looks beautiful. Holy crap. There's Shar. Yeah, it's really hard to not get spoiled with specifically Baldur's Gate 3 and then also Stormlight Archives. I was getting some heavy, like, spoiler threads suggested to me on Reddit and stuff. You can follow the rats to a location. Well, I guess we'll do it if we come back. We talked to all the rats. They didn't seem to say anything, so I don't know. Shadowfell entrance.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
Use the power of the parasite feel inside Shadowheart's mind. Shadowheart?
Nothing. Shadowheart continues her prayer in silence.
We'll leave her to her prayers. We'll give her privacy.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
Nah, you're good, Sanugi. What's going on?
Nothing. Just a show of respect. Trust me, you wouldn't want to displease her. Not here. Let's continue.
Okay. I love how that looks. Beautiful color of blue. Into the Shadowfell?
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable? Okay. Weird. So this is either, I can't tell if this is like, is this going into Act 3? No, there'd be no way, right? Well, I'm confused. It's a huge choice and plot point. Okay, so should I do this now, or is there anything else I should do first? If anybody in the chat knows, I mean, I don't know. As far as journals stuff, we've got the relic, which it seems like, yeah, we need to go into there to get the relic, kill the relic, to kill Ketherick. So that's fine. Prince Orpheus, I don't know, doesn't sound like we can do that. Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate. This is past where we are now. The Grand Duke. I don't know where the Grand Duke is. It says he's taken westwards. So I don't know if this is something we can or cannot do at the moment. The tieflings, also it says we should speak to them, and we did speak to them, but this is not finished, so I don't know what the deal is with that either. Kill Ketheric, which will happen later. Zevlor, I don't know where he is, if we missed him. Mole, I don't know where Mole is, if we missed them. The ancient, necromancy of Thay, we haven't seemed to find anything, and then that's it. So if any of that we can do before doing this, and if anybody in the chat knows, definitely let me know, because otherwise I think we're good. The second act, because they avoid Moonrise. Yeah, it's tricky. It'll make everybody at Moonrise hostile. Duke is in Act 3. Okay, yeah, because it's just really confusing. Like, so, I kind of wish they changed this quest system, because, like, if it's in Act 3, I just wish it would say, like, Act 3 or something. Which I don't know if that would spoil things, but... Alright. Well, let's do it. Should we long rest? We're fine. Bowls Act 3 as well. Okay, let's go.
Your party.
Actually, we should save first, though. Bum 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 bum. Ruined battlefield. Alright. Into the Shadowfell.
Your party.
The state of the region could change. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If we missed a reward from, like, a tiefling. Speak to the tieflings. There are 2 under the bridge on the far side of the inn? Oh, what? Okay, hold on. So wait, I think we missed some hidden tieflings. Alright, so if we go to... What is it called? Yeah, sounds like we missed 2 tieflings.
Place gives me the creeps.
Doesn't give you a location or has very vague quest notes. Right. Yeah, they did that in Divinity Original Sin 2 as well. I will say, as much as I love this game, I think the quest system in Divinity Original Sin 2 and also this game is a little vague and weird. I kind of like, I think like Skyrim, for instance, is a perfect example of, it works so perfectly. Like the Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Skyrim, like those quest systems are perfect. But this game and Divinity is a little more kind of out there. Okay, these 2 I think we missed talking to.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
A beautiful sight, and all thanks to me. I think, yeah, Thier does have a soft spot for tieflings. So I think he is happy here. Smile, they look so happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you 2 back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
It's just good business. State of the region mainly for the evil option outcomes. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going evil, although I am curious to see what happens, obviously. For the experience... I'm assuming he's not being meta here by saying XP. You were in trouble. I wanted to help. Simple as that.
You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So,
Item received Beck's handmade
shall we
cookies.
go for a walk?
By the way, is there no inventory, like,
Anywhere, my love.
hotkey? Like, why is there no just way to open the inventory? Okay, cool, so that's done. So what do these do? Camp supplies. Okay. Alright, and should we long rest? I mean, yeah. If there's any time to long rest, it's literally right now. So, let's first go back to Verge of the Shadows. I do also wish they made the map like a little more clear too, because it's like you'd have to just remember where everything is. Like you'd have to remember this is the Verge of Shadows. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't show you on the map. Darkside GV is curious. This is the type of game where I definitely would want to play a good guy at least all the way through first and do as much as I could as a pure good guy, or at least kind of neutral like Thier. But KOTOR, I just don't care much about Star Wars. So to me, and the fact that they designed it to be like full-on dark side or light side, like I'm totally fine doing a pure evil character in that dark side. But in this game, I would have to be, it would specifically have to be like second playthrough or third. Thanks for the sub. And then also, did we not just take a long rest? Go to bed. And then, yeah, second or third playthrough, that, and then full-on, like, evil character. So I'm just curious what happens, but we're definitely not going evil, that's for sure. Yeah, this is for sure the type of game where I feel like being a good guy is going to be the most fleshed out playthrough. Or Dirge, because apparently Dirge is the same thing. So I don't know how that would go, but... R2 for the wheel, and then navigate to character sheet, takes you directly... Yeah. I'm just surprised there's not like a dedicated inventory button, because usually there always is. But... anyways, alright, here we go. Let's make one final save, just in case. Ravaged Beach. And then that first one is in Act 1. Alright, I don't know what this is. But let's do it.
Let's see.
What are you doing? Do it.
Your party.
Yep.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
Yeah, I wonder what would have happened. Like, he sounded to be the most difficult character we would have seen yet. Especially with that flesh guy. So, I wonder what would have happened, because I kind of forgot about him. Like, if we had just killed him. I wonder how this would have changed. But I'm kind of glad we didn't, because now it looks like we've got a weird conversation with him. So hoping for something more substantial than thanks. How did you get here? What is this place? I cleared the way to this place, not you. Why shouldn't I just kill you instead of letting you interfere? What is this place?
The Shadowfell, or at least a little pocket of it, repurposed to house the realm.
How did you even get here?
Simple. I followed you. It seems Shah still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name. Luckily, you were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses. Now the Night Song is within reach.
Now we can kill the Night Song, I'm assuming. Now we didn't kill him, but I almost feel like that would be worse, because I don't know, this game's so like so many different ways that things can pan out. So I'm assuming I don't have to have the spear equipped to kill the Night Song, but if anybody knows that we do without spoiling anything, feel free to let me know, because we do have that spear. But quite an elaborate setup. Is the relic truly worth it?
There is not a shadow of a doubt. But don't take my word for it. Come, see for yourself.
Okay, Night Song's
I feel
prison.
lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Can we explore? Like, can I jump up here? I guess not. You don't need it equipped. Okay. Yeah, I would say Balthazar is one of, if not the easiest, or most evil characters we have seen thus far. Very, very evil. Well, I'm assuming I could jump down here without dying. What's up, guys?
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith.
Okay, so these are the guys coming in from the voids before.
Blessed Night Singer, witness my adoration.
Oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay, we just jumping down here. Wahoo! I feel like we have something on our guy too, don't we? Featherfall. Rate of descent is slowed, granting immunity to falling damage. Well, that's convenient. Wow, that looks awesome. That kind of reminds me of the Shattered Plains from the Stormlight Archives. Just a bit. Okay. Dark Justiciar Helm, which I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure we have one of these. We'll take it. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm going.
Emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes.
Descend to her.
Nearly there. Have to keep going.
Man, we're probably gonna have to like. Oh, I should also. So first of all, speak with animals. Should also do find familiar. Spider, raven, rat, frog, crab, cat, quasit, imp. Let's go for the quasit. It's been a while. Welcome in, imp. Quasit.
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to pass a really big check to like not have Shadowheart
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
get brainwash or whatever. Okay, this is the last jump. Okay, I don't know what's going on down there, but let's go ahead and save the game. You won't need the spear anyways? Interesting. Come on, ladies. Let's do this thing!
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart? I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
The Night Song is Shah's sacrifice. She's my destiny. He cannot have her.
So we haven't seen this person before, right? Because she's reminding me of Isabel or whatever, the other lady, Ketheric's daughter. But this is a different woman, right? Nightsong is a person. What are you going to do to her? I can't let you take her. My companion has her own plans for this one. Stand down. My companion has her own plans for this one. Stand down.
Plans? The drone plans to court the queen bee, yet it dies all the same. Aelin is mine. An Aasimar bound to a soul cage of my creation, lending her immortal strength to General Thorn. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. The maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference.
Okay, that's interesting. She's an Aasimar, which is like a, I don't know much about them, but they're a D&D race that are like half on the plane of the soul or whatever, the soul plane. Wherever the Githyanki are from or what they traverse. But then half like human as well or something like that. So it's interesting because you can't be an Aasimar in Baldur's Gate 3. Take the Night Song to Ketheric. If she's the reason Ketheric is invulnerable, you're not taking her. If she's the reason Ketheric Thorm is invulnerable, you're not taking her. Leave or you're a dead man.
Dead man? You haven't been paying attention, have you? Perhaps I'll revive your carcass and add you to my retinue. Then you'll have all the time in the world to think on your mistakes. Let us make short work of this.
Okay. A reaction and level 5 spell slot? Oh, because it's a level 5 spell, but Ray of Sickness is not unless he's casting it on level 5, right? Level 1 necromancy spell, but how do I know? So this is a level 4, so why wouldn't this use my level 4 counter spell slot? 5 to 40 damage, possibly poisons the target, deals an additional 1 to 8 poison damage per cast. Counter spell or psionic backlash. So we could deal some psychic back at him. Oh, the minion bell. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Also, the soul coin. I have to remember to use the soul coin, too. Yeah, I'll counterspell it. Why not? Nope. We just did it anyways. But we got the save, so we just took some damage there. Okay. We gotta be smart. Oh my god. There is so much happening here. What is that? Apostate Destroyer? Aura of Hate? Apostate Librarian? Apostate Sentinel? Apostate Librarian? Oh my god. So we got the Night Song, Singer of Sorrows with 1 HP. Aasimar, endowed with a divine lineage, Aasimar represent the physical and mental experience of other mortal creatures elevated. In the long and certain night of Faerunian life, they burn like pale, inspiring torches. Soul caged, greatly weakened by their imprisonment in a soul cage. Okay, Featherfall, Necrotic Radiant, ba 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 ba. And then we've got these big guys, and then we've got Balthazar, Commander of the Reborn Dead. So, he is undead. Undead Ward Aura. Allied undead within 30 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. Mage Armor. AC is 13. Undead Ward. Affected entity is resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. And he's got haste as well. 2 bonus to AC. Advantage on dex saving throws. Movement speed is doubled. 1 additional action per turn. The creature becomes lethargic, which is what again? Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Wow. Immunity to poison. Alert Grim Harvest. So he's gonna kill his own guy. So it's a... Wow. Immune to control undead. Turn resistance? Undead ward. Oh my god. Well, it sounds like he's gonna kill his friends to restore HP. Wonder if I should just try to shove this guy up. There are so many enemies here. Oh my god. Oh boy. Well, with Shadowheart, we do have a new AoE spell, don't we? Insect Plague. But also, what was that fire spell? Because I wasn't sure how that one worked. Where's that fire spell at? I know we took it, right? Let's have Sunbeam. Sunbeam would be kind of nice. Maybe if we get, like, right here. Hit Balthazar with Sunbeam, perhaps. Also, why is he not... Why did this guy not opportunity attack me? That's interesting. So, Sunbeam, level 6. And it looks like it will indeed hit Balthazar, too. So that's actually pretty big. I think that hits everybody without hitting Fear also. Let's do it. Okay. That was pretty good. The problem is if we focus Balthazar, I'm wondering if he's just going to kill his friends to restore HP, but if he does that, that's fine anyways. Right? Because what does he have? He has Grim Harvest. Kill a creature with the spell, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell slot used. Thrice if it's a necromancy spell. Wait. Undead and constructs are unaffected. Oh. So wait, he can't kill his own friends then. Oh, interesting. Alright, so let's use Spiritual Weapon. Now, he's undead, so we want something that can... Yeah, we want something that can do something that undead can't resist. What does this thing get? Oh, the weapon gains 8 additional hit points and deals an additional 1d8 force damage. Okay, so they updated that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go Hammer, I think, then. Maul. Spell slot 5, but our only 5th spell slot. So I think we go 4. And let's summon it right on Balthazar. Just like that. Is haste overpowered in D&D or in this game at all? Potions of speed are, yeah. Which I think are basically the same thing if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're super overpowered because you get, movement speed. You get an extra action, which is, like, monumental. To get 2 actions in, like, 1 turn is crazy. So, yeah, they're very good. Very, very good. Oh, we got to save against Lathander's Light. Okay. Just going to move over here. Scimitar. End turn. Conjured Quasit. Scare. Lash at a creature to frighten it. Invisibility. Hide. Dash. Claws. This guy's got high defense. I'm just going to try to get over. I'm going to... Yeah. Invisibility. And then I'm going to move over here to the center. Enter. Karlak. I mean, if Karlak could just get to Balthazar and whack away at him, I mean... Can you, like, get, like, right here? I don't even think we'd care about an attack of opportunity. Yeah, get, like, right there.
Aye, aye.
Watch us just destroy Balthazar. That'd be so funny. Okay, so we're gonna frenzy. Ah, the soul coins. So I have to use an action to use a soul coin, right? Which kind of sucks, but I also don't know what it does. Soul coin. Oh, it's a bonus action. Gosh dang it. Okay, so we'll have to remember to use that next time. Reckless attack. 91% chance with advantage. Oh my god. Dude, watch us destroy this guy first round. I'm gonna laugh so... Oh my god, imagine if we kill this guy first round. Lae'zel's up next. We could do it. Oh my god. If she crits again. Main hand attack. No crit. That's some big ass damage though. End turn. Apostate Sentinel. Range attack on Lae'zel for 2. Range attack on Lae'zel for 2. Here's Lae'zel. Oh, I can Misty Step. Oh my god. Are we about to kill this guy in 1 round? Oh my god. Bonus action Misty Step. Now, do I drink a potion of haste? I'd get like so many attacks. I literally could just kill this guy unless he's got some other like trick up his sleeve. Filters potions. Which one is Potion of Haste? Potion of Speed. Oh, it needs a bonus action. I always forget. Okay, never mind. So... Does he have a weapon on him? He's got a little dagger. Yeah, so I could do Disarming Attack Melee. 91% chance with advantage here. Or do I just have like a huge hit that I'm forgetting about? Soul Breaker, 15 to 28 damage. Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Fool! You think striking down my body will be the end of me?
You think striking down my body will be the end of me? Okay, so he's gonna do something weird. I wonder if I'm supposed to talk to her or something. He's gonna do something to, like, absorb her. So, yeah, even if we kill him, I think. What's that? Plaque? Oh, interesting. I'm just gonna go for it. I guarantee he's not gonna die, though. But yeah, let's do a... Let's just do a main hand attack. 91% chance to hit. Hits. We can action surge. Okay. Main hand attack. Is he dead? What? Huh? I thought he was gonna, like, do something. We turned on the neck. Okay. Well, that was easy. I don't know if he's actually dead or not, though. Let's just run up here because there's a plaque up there. And we'll do it. We'll attack this guy. Executioner. They rolled a 20 critical hit. We'll then do the crit. Yeah. One shot. Can I interact with this? Use. Oh, okay. So that's something to interact with afterwards. All right. End turn. Critical miss. Because he's blinded. But why? 14 on Thier. Sense hidden presence? Oh. Alright, let's get like right here. We'll go for the concussive smash. Oh my god. Okay, we're destroying these guys. Critical hit there too. Enter. Thier, who is not doing too great, but I could provokes an attack of opportunity. So if I move over here, what if I Eldritch Blast him? 90% with disadvantage? Wow. So I could just launch him into the pit. 90%. Yeah, do it. See ya, bitch. And then I could Potion of Haste again, which probably would be good. Yeah, let's do it. Potion of Speed. Get another action. Eldritch Blast. 95% chance, and if I just move like right over here. That just knocks him off into the abyss, and then also this guy. Yeah, it's like a triple kill. Okay. So let's get over here. I don't know if the fight's done or not, because that seemed really easy. Enter. Apostate Destroyer uses the dash action. Yeah, when Lae'zel actually wants to land her hits, she does a lot. Okay, quadruple dash action. Karlach just killed one of them. I don't even know how. Ray of Frost on Shadowheart, which we can counter spell, but that's a weak-ass spell, so we won't even do it. Misses anyways. Main hand on Karlach for 4. Range attack on the spiritual weapon for 5. Ray of Frost on Thier, but it's a weak-ass spell. I'm not even going to counterspell it. Also misses. Don't need a charm. Shadowheart. Okay. Oh my god, we have such a good opportunity. Attack everyone within range. Oh man, I just don't want to hit Thier, but I might be able to like... Oh my god, the god AoE. Oh, the god AoE. Oh my god. I can hit Karlach, but who even cares? Actually, I could move Shadowheart ahead and then cast it. Yeah, let's move Shadowheart. Man, what do you mean provoke attack? Man! Okay, so I'm gonna move here. Then I'm going to Insect Plague. I'm gonna not hit Thier, but I'm gonna hit all of these guys, including Karlach, but that's fine. Karlach's a beefy girl. Insect Plague, go! Okay, that seemed like that did a lot. Then we can also Mass Healing Word. Yeah. Mass Healing Word. Spell slot 4. Oh my god, does that just hit the... Oh no! Oh wait, I can move. Yeah, move like right there. Okay, that's fine. Mass Healing Word. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Okay. End turn. Karlach. Gonna frenzy. Reckless attack. Main hand attack. Down he goes. Let's get out of the insects. End turn. Lae'zel. So she can do some ranged attacks with advantage, I'm assuming. What do you mean disadvantage? Target, what do you mean target outside of normal? What you talking about, bro? Got a freaking arrow. You tell me she can't snipe somebody from up there? Are you serious? 70%, 88% with advantage. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for that guy. Executioner. Oh, hell yeah. Turns that into a crit. Beautiful. Main hand attack. What do you mean not enough movement? What are you talking about? What? Dude, this game sometimes. I just shot him. What do you mean not enough movement? Oh, I hit main hand attack. That's why. That's my fault. Just kidding. Anyways, range attack. No, he's so close. I mean, the game still does stupid things. Oh my god, just killed him in one hit. Holy crap.
Can't even catch my
We are
breath.
destroying these people. Okay. Eldritch Blast. That guy is at 1 HP. These guys keep getting so lucky with 1 HP too. Alright, 1 for him and then 1 for him. Path is interrupt. What are you talking about? You're so annoying, video game. Provokes an attack of opportunity. Fine then. I'll just shoot this guy and I'll shoot this guy. Okay? Okay, game? It's all the same thing anyway. Oh, and we got another. Oh my god, because the potion of haste. So one on that guy, and then one on this guy. Yeah, that'll do it. Bonus action. Don't even think we need to do anything, really. End turn. Got 3 skellies up here. Blindness on Thayer. You can blind me, that's fine. Don't give a crap. Your turn as Shadowheart. I swear to God, didn't we take that fire spell? Where is that? We definitely took that fire spell, didn't we? Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's a level 5 spell slot. Ooh, spell slot restoration, level 5. Then Flame Strike. Oh my god, we're destroying them. Okay, we're gonna do it like right here. Flame Strike. Do it. Okay, one more guy.
This is gonna feel good.
Karlak, she'll just run over here. Maybe she can range shoot the guy. Ranged attack. Target is too far. Fine. Enter. Lae'zel will jump. Get the Yankee Psionics jump. Then bonus action jump. How far can she jump? Oh my god! What the hell? Look at this. Wahoo! Jesus. This guy is so boned. Spiritual weapons entered. There, it don't matter, man. This guy's so boned. Target's too far. Enter. Shadowhearts, come over here. Firebolt. 50% chance to hit. Misses. Entered. Karlak entered. Lae'zel. Main hand attack. No, get out of the insect plate. Are you actually kidding me? What is happening right now? What is happening? Bro.
Nice little nap.
Oh god, that's why you want to like disable. You really want to disable freaking concentration spells when you're done for that exact reason. Okay, well, we freaking obliterated them. I don't know, like, honestly, with our party, if we just decide to focus one particular person, it's like, they're screwed. I mean, our damage output is insane. And that's with Lae'zel missing half of all of her attacks, so I don't know if we just have a powerful team or what the heck, but I'll take it. Now, he said you think destroying my body will kill me or something, and he's obviously a necromancer, so I don't know if he's still going to live. Obviously, no spoilers. But I definitely expected him to come back somehow or do something, but he didn't even... He just died, so... Balthazar, Soul Cage Research. Rambling notes in a spidery, jagged hand fill the volume. They speak of a soul cage binding the life force of one to that of another. A crude drawing shows 2 figures side by side. The one on the left appears to have a dagger protruding from its chest, while the one on its right has a corresponding wound in its own chest. Circle of Bones. Undead ward. Allied undead within 20 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. And you also get animate dead, but I don't think that's really going to help our team, as far as I can tell. Let's go loot all these other fellas as well. No, stop. This guy, I like how it says it's stealing. Like, who the heck? As if that even matters. Okay, what does this plaque say?
Ascend in her silver blood.
Ascend in her silver blood? Triple kill. Yeah, I'm curious how that fight was supposed to go, because if you just focus Balthazar, I really thought he was going to do something like, oh, you're just trying to kill me? Well, then take this or something. But no, he just dies. So, I don't know. I guess the fight was just how many ads there were, but yeah, if you just focus him down, I mean...
In her blood be anointed, Dark Justicia.
Oh. Oh, so Shadowheart's gonna have to choose to sacrifice this woman to become a Dark Justiciar. But that's very evil to do that. Oh, I see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, that insect, that lotus spell was really cool. Yeah, I think Shadowheart's gonna have a choice here, basically. We're probably gonna have to convince her not to kill this person innocently. Is what I would bet, anyways. Alright, well, I'm assuming that's all the major loot. We probably want to save here because if it's just a thing where we lose Shadowheart, that genuinely is really bad to the point where I probably would save Scum. Let's jump up here, too.
Pierce the moon.
Pierce the moon. Man, I definitely expected more from Balthazar. I'm really curious if there was like a gimmick to that fight that we didn't get to see or something. Alright. Here we go. We got the Aasimar, which is like I said, a definite D&D race, but not one you can be without mods in Baldur's Gate 3. We'll make a save. We'll just make a new save. Let's see what happens. Night Song. Oh, so you use the spear to kill her and then become a Dark Justiciar.
Balthazar has drawn his final rancid breath. A pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you. You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger. A spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Night Song is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder how killing him before this part goes. I'm betting flesh just makes it really hard, because you have to fight flesh as well. I am curious. I mean, the problem is we have all these cool things, but we just don't need it. And they're usually not the best option. Because, like, we could summon flesh. We could use a soul coin, but it's like, we could also just kill him. I thunder waved him off the platform during this fight first round, and it was hilarious. You lose out on his loot, but it was satisfying. He doesn't even really have great loot, so honestly, that's a perfect way to do it. Thunder wave. Trust Shadowheart. Do not interfere. Do as you must. Is this truly what you want? Choose your own way. Please don't do this. Is this truly what you want?
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now.
Choose your own way, Shadowheart. You cannot allow your goddess to control you.
Cannot allow! This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose!
No, it's not. Your life is whatever you make it. Don't give up on yourself.
Oh, what? Huh? So we need a literal nat 20 because we can't even get it with the bonuses. First try nat 20. Okay. What? How is that a 30? So we have a literal 1 in 20 chance to get this, basically. Okay. I'm gonna continue.
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shah asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
Huh? What? Why would that be why would that be a 30 check? What? Are you supposed to trust? Like, I don't get it. I assumed if I trusted her, she would just literally kill her. How are you supposed to pass that check? What? What would Thea do? I don't want her to literally get out of the pot. This is one of those moments where it's like character breaking, because I literally do not want her to, because I want to do the romance and I want to see her thing, because she's one of the most interesting characters to me. Yeah, if you let her kill the Night Song, which I don't want to do, but like, how is that a 30 check? What? You want to fight? Fine.
I didn't want to fight. I wanted you to see reason. A foolish notion, clearly.
Nope. Alright, well, I'm not going along with that. How the hell, bro? What? I'm confused. I don't get it. Like, how are you even... I mean, obviously you can drink potions and whatever to buff yourself, but a 30 check? Really? Like, that's surprising to me. Yeah, apparently you can fight her, but we're not doing that. But, like, how... Like, a 30 check? What? So if you just are not playing... Ironically, we're a charismatic character, but we don't have persuasion or whatever. I just don't know. Like, wouldn't you just always be screwed, especially if you didn't want to reload saves? Wouldn't you basically always be screwed here? Like, what the heck? Okay, do we have some sort of, like, scroll for, like, persuasion checks? I'm not even sure what that would be. Do they even give you scrolls of, like, passing checks in this? So I'm assuming it's a potion then. Poison resistance, oil of bane, diminuba. Mind reading. We have to have something that lets us get through this. Colossus, Vigilance, Lightning Resistance, Peerless Focus, Concentration Saves being charmed, Movement, Bloodlust, Arcane Cultivation, Combustion, Speed, Gaseous Form, Animals Speaking, Wizard's Bane, Angelic Slumber, Necrotic Resistance, Arsonist's Oil, Dark Vision, Fire Resistance. Do we really have nothing for that? Are you kidding me? You need to trust them to make the right choices? But this would definitely seem to be like a persuasion check, but you're saying let her do it and then she just does it. Okay. Drunk. I mean, that is a mechanic. We literally did this last D&D session. Drinking mechanics. Let her continue a bit more. Yeah. All right, let's trust our girl then. Sure.
Balthazar, you, not
It's to me, it just seems like something you would have to
faith,
persuade
the
her.
faith, until of course
You feel
So it's hard to tell,
Nightsong
obviously.
Is not blind to your conflict.
Trust Shadowheart.
Behind
Do
that
not
raging
interfere.
heart is the restless
We're gonna say, is this
beat
truly
of
what you
one
want,
who
though?
knows too.
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now.
All right, I trust you.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
Wait, I was like, hold on. Is that supposed to be like Saluna there? Because that would be crazy if like Shar imprisoned Saluna. Her story is very interesting. Oh no, for sure. I mean, I can tell where they're going with it. But as far as getting past this particular check, it's weird. Oh.
She knows something about you. Spare her and see what she has to say.
Well, it's unique! Okay. Could have kept it, but alright.
I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss.
We're gonna get a companion here?
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Seluna, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more!
Whoa, that is sick-ass armor.
Resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Whoa, okay, that's a lot. First of all, yeah, I was wondering, I was like, wait, is that Saluna, or is it like Saluna's champion? It seems weird that it would be Saluna because you don't see Shar anywhere. She's like a god. Same thing with like Mystara or whatever, Mystra, and then Saluna. But it would be interesting if Shar was able to like imprison her rival, Saluna, and then like siphon life off of her to empower her General Thorm, although she hates him now because Thorm spurned her. That armor is sick as hell. That's one of the coolest. Like, blue's my favorite color, so that armor is sick as all hell. I don't know what she is, because as far as I know, Aasimar in D&D is just a race. They're like half god or whatever the heck, but they're not like a real god. They're just kind of like, I don't know, planes of whatever people. You know, kind of like the Githyanki, where they come from a different plane, as far as I know. So she definitely seems more important than that. Also, yeah, Sanugi said you get a funny scene if you don't bring the spear. What the hell happens if you don't have the spear? And then what the hell happens if she, like, kills her? Like, God, this game is crazy, man. There's just so many, like, big... A lot of the time with games like this, it's like, okay, there's, like, minor things, right? Like, let's look at Fallout, for instance. It's like, yeah, you do this instead. There's going to be a different, like, slide at the end, right? But this is like, what the hell happens if you do all the other stuff? It's crazy. Gets even hotter after this, if you can believe it. Well, let's see. Saluna's daughter? Oh. Yeah, that was crazy. When you can talk to her more. Okay. Are we talking as Thea, or are we talking as her? Wait, what? I think we're talking as her, right? Ready for what?
To kill Ketheric Thorm.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
If Shah is angry, she's being remarkably quiet about it.
That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
Fade to black. I was gonna say, there's a portal there too. Thea started a conversation.
Powerful ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
This is nearing the end, I would imagine, of Act 2. And there are 3 total acts. Yep. Drop by the end, right? Moon Maiden's Light, we freed Night Song and have been blessed by Saluna for saving her daughter? Oh, it just tells you her daughter. What is that? Moonlight Glaive. Oh, I love me some glaives. 1d10 plus 2 slashing, 1d4 radiant. Moonlight Glaive glowing. This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 20 feet. Weapon enchantment plus 2. Proficient with this weapon type unlocks Bappa-da-pa-da. A gift from Dame Eileen and her radiant goddess. This weapon's contours hold a silver white beauty akin to the nightly lantern that climbs the firmament each evening. So we get a specific attack, I think. Moonlight Butterflies, which is a Dark Souls boss. Strike a foe, conjuring an illusory swarm of moon and pale butterflies, granting advantage on attacks against the target. Deal additional psychic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. When the target moves away from your illusion, it takes 1 to 6 psychic damage. Ooh. Okay. I don't know who that's going to go to, because she's already got the Lathander thing, which is already really good.
I'll fill that one later.
Shadowfell exit. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Forgive me.
So what kept you, Shadowheart?
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the night song. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Asimar said. I tried to leave, but Shah blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
Wait, what? I feel like we, skipped a seat or something. I mean, I definitely didn't press anything. My hand wasn't on the controller. Because we left through the portal, and then she just says that she was just tortured, but we didn't see any of that. So what is she talking about? Also, yeah. So, she was eternally tortured by Shar and then, set aside as an outcast. And then Lae'zel was like, where have you been? But we did, what? I feel like a scene was, skipped there. You're not alone. You made your choice. We're all alone in the end. If it's any consolation, I think you did the right thing. I never thought you would actually defy Shar. Yeah, she did. I don't know if I agree how she made her turn. Because, to me, it's like, okay, you're going to have to convince her or be in a relationship, which would make the DC easier. Or, I don't know, have something that can, make the check easier. But to me, it would be like, if I was playing this, by myself, without a chat, I would be like, okay, I have to pass that really hard check. But no, you just say, oh, trust her, and then, one thing, and she's like, okay, whatever. I don't care about Shar anymore. Bye. I feel like, okay. I feel like there should be a check in there somewhere, but fair enough, fair enough. If you play Shadowheart... Oh. If you play as Shadowheart, that'd be weird. I feel like most people would be playing their Tav, though. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like she was tortured, but we didn't see any of that. That's weird.
You're not alone. You have me.
I suppose I do, don't I? You've done more to help me than my faith has in recent times, if I'm honest. Thank you. There's been something between us for some time. A connection. More than friends.
I would hope so.
I recognized it, but didn't act on it. I thought my faith was the most important thing in my life. I couldn't have been more wrong. I've squandered too much time already. I want to be with you. Now and always. Do you want the same?
Hot goth GF with that voice?
I do. I've wanted this for a long time.
It wasn't too long ago that I could never imagine smiling again. Shows what I know. Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to speak with her as soon as I can. What she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves, that's no coincidence. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
You were playing as Astaria? Oh, that's right, because, yeah, this is like Divinity Original Sin 2, where you can, like, play as the Origin characters. But it's weird, because, like, I feel like for most people, you're going to play a custom character. That's kind of the point of an RPG. But Larian did a really good job of having really interesting characters to play as in Divinity Original Sin 2 and in Baldur's Gate 3. So I guess, yeah, if you're playing as specifically the Shadowheart Origin, or whatever they call it, then you would see the scene. But I would imagine most people are not going to see that, so that kind of sucks, because I definitely want to see what happens there, but interesting.
I'm here for you, if you need me. I thought you might have needed reminding after everything.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling?
Do you really need to ask? I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The Shadowfell, Nightsong. I can think of little else.
So, by the way, there's going to be a different type of video coming up on this YouTube channel on Tuesday at, I think, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. It's a game that has been blowing the hell up everywhere, and I thought I'd throw it in there as kind of like a different little thing. L.A. Noire will be back on Thursday, too, so there will be a L.A. Noire episode. But there's going to be something different on Tuesday, and see if you can spot Shadowheart's voice actress. I didn't confirm, but it's so close, I would be astounded if it wasn't Shadowheart. I won't spoil what it is. I'll just say, if you watch the Tuesday video coming up, keep an ear out for Shadowheart's voice actress, because I'm pretty sure she's in that game. Play the Origin character. I mean, I'd want to do that too. It's just like, bro, I'm 32 already. I don't have like, I don't have long enough to live to play through Baldur's Gate 3 all the different ways that I want to play it, you know?
Nightsong, she mentioned your fear of wolves, just like you shared with me. That's no coincidence.
That's not the first time you've made such a leap. I don't know. Maybe it's a Selûnite trick, or another way for Lady Shah to test my faith.
I do really want to play Blueprints, though, but I also want to finish Animal Well and play Blueprints, and the Rise of the Golden Idol second DLC just came out, too. So it's like, I don't know whether I should do a lot of that off camera. I cannot do them on the main streams for reasons we talked about earlier in this stream. Can't do it. So I don't know. We could do, I was even considering doing more Patreon streams, just because here, like I said, it does feel less pressure and it does feel more fun for me as opposed to on the main channel for whatever the disconnect is, you know? So I don't know. I was considering streaming here more, just simply because there are games that I do want to play. And I could do them off camera, of course, or playing with Cindy, but also streaming them is fun. Yeah, no, I was just making a joke. Yeah. Yeah, you guys could probably guess what it is. It's pretty obvious. I would have to play it on console if you're thinking of the right game, because I recorded an episode and my PC turned into a jet engine, and that was with like medium settings, so yeah. If I ever do play it completely, which I do want to do, I know I will love it, it would probably have to be on console, I would think.
We'll just have to keep going and see what lies ahead.
I suppose you're right. There's nothing more I can do just yet. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all.
I don't know, actually. I played it on PC. So I'm not sure if it's on PS5, but I thought, yeah, it was on everything.
There's some matters I wanted to discuss.
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Understood. Okay. Well, we did it. Yeah, that was definitely not how I thought. I mean, this whole act is not how I thought it would go. I definitely thought that Act 2 was mainly going to be in Moonrise Towers, but again, I imagined it as kind of like a palace over like the water, and I definitely thought that you'd kind of just be doing a lot of stuff. I thought it was going to be a huge palatial thing, because I was like, well, how are they going to have Act 2 in an enclosed area sort of thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, I really was not expecting like any of this, basically. Also, I want to talk to her and see if she says anything new.
You wanted something? I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
I think...
Now I thought we were already in a relationship. Didn't she confirm that? But then she's like, oh, I definitely have been feeling more than just friends. And I'm like, yeah, I thought that was, I thought we knew that. What?
Are you hungry? Better give you... You wanted something?
Yeah, what up?
Thank you. I think any...
Okay. So then let's long rest.
Extra so you don't nibble.
Auto select full rest. Damn. Was hoping for a scene, but also it's been major trauma just happened, so that makes sense. Blip, blip, blip. All right, well, that'll be where we end today, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like we're very close to the end of Act 2. We might be able to get to it by the next stream. And then we'll go into Act 3, which I don't know anything about. I'm assuming we take down Ketheric, but then it's like there's still that gigantic war party that's going to be attacking Baldur's Gate, and then obviously everything with the Parasite and the Illithids and all that sort of thing. So I don't know where it's going to take us, but we will go there together. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is made possible by the patrons at patreon.com/Grolvana. If you'd like to join up. And, oh yeah, I'm going to probably make a big post this Saturday, FYI, to any patrons out there, which is most likely everybody. There's probably going to be a post, and I guess we could talk about it post-stream here as well, if anyone's got any opinions. So I voiced this in the L.A. Noire episode that'll go up this coming Thursday. Not tomorrow, but next week. And that is that... Basically, people seem to like the Let's Plays, but I was also like, we could do Patron's Choice in terms of topics for videos that I could make specifically for this YouTube channel. Main thing being is, like, I do a lot of Let's Play stuff. I'm trying to basically make each channel have its own identity. So, yeah, it's like I do a lot of Let's Play stuff already, and I'm definitely down to keep that going with people voting for the next playthroughs that they want to see. And by the way, Baldur's Gate 3 and L.A. Noire will be finished no matter what. This does not affect that. But I'm probably going to make a post on Saturday basically asking the patrons, like, do you all want to continue the submission and voting on Let's Plays, and then we do them? Or, like, voting on topics. Top 5 games, 10 games, top RPG, I don't know, whatever, basically, like, you know, best way to make eggs, literally anything, like anything the patrons want to see. Maybe I'll come up with like 5 to 10 topics and then have the patrons vote on what I make a dedicated video on, like each week or each month or each 2 weeks, however long the videos take or whatever. So that's probably going to be a post on Saturday. And like I said, Baldur's Gate 3 and L.A. Noire will not be affected. Those will be completed no matter what. But I was just kind of curious to see if, you know, how the patrons feel, because I do a lot of Let's Plays. So it's like we definitely could make this channel different. But also, if people are just enjoying it, then that's cool too, of course. So, yeah. And check out the Patreon if you're not already a part of it. Patreon.com/Grolvana, like I said. Starting that game as a playthrough because it's pretty damn long and involved. Yes, exactly what you're saying, Desi. It was more so of a let's check it out sort of thing. I definitely got the vibe that, yeah, obviously it would be a Baldur's Gate 3 level. Probably not that long, but like involved playthrough. So We're definitely not just starting a new playthrough of the game, if you're correct. But I wanted to check out what all the hype was about, basically. Yeah, it was a good stream. Yeah, that's the thing, because I have, like, a lot of passions, you know? I have a lot of interests and stuff, so if patrons want to see more lifestyle and, like, other things like that, we don't just have to do gaming and Let's Plays, because I do that on other channels as well. Surprise cooking video. Yeah, I've wanted to do more surprise videos, but honestly, it's just this, with the Oblivion remaster, it's basically been, like, no time to do extra stuff. So, that's what I'm talking about. But anyways, just look for the post on Saturday, most likely will be where that goes up. Either way, thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Again, moving forward, Wednesdays, 2 p.m. I know we've shifted around so much, but that'll be what it is. Like, it's just locked there because that's the time slot I've been looking for, basically, to have a consistent time slot. So, Wednesdays, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time is when we'll be streaming more Baldur's Gate 3. Can you refund any game on Steam? You can try any game, as far as I understand, for 2 hours. Once it gets past the 2-hour point, you can't refund it. But you can try anything for 2 hours, basically. And then I think Steam pretty much always lets you refund it. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you next Wednesday, unless we do bonus streams. Adios.